What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? How y'all doing? Hopefully everybody is doing good. We're going to do a live today, talk a little bit about what's going on. Should have Lyot joining anytime soon. Get to hear his perspective, and then yeah, it's an open live today. Let me say hi to chats. Talking Flynn, Forza Lyot, Cardinale out. Cardinale out. So welcome to the jungle. Forza Redbird. Bruh, Redbird is the best. What's up? It's been a minute. We will finish below Roma between 8th and 10th. Just watch and enjoy Cardinale ball. I think it's very possible. I really think it's very possible. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if it happens. Hey yo. How about Ibra's new hairstyle, bro? Hollywood Here He Comes, sponsored by JLo and Paramount. I'm not even. I think I have unfollowed Ibra, so I have no idea what he's doing. Sergio out. Listen, I kind of feel the same way. I don't. I think Sergio Conceição is just. I think he's an actor. I don't think he's a real coach. I think he's an actor, and his act is trying to be the tough guy. I think the way he's handling the situation, in my opinion, seems like he's just another yes man. And he's kind of doing what they're asking him to do, and he is pretending to be a tough guy. And tactically, I think he has gotten every single game wrong. I can't think of one single game so far. Maybe the odd one or two games that he's gotten right, but I think every single game, the starting lineup has been wrong. The approach has been wrong. I don't understand if you can't read what's going on. I am very suspicious about this coach. Um, obviously, obviously the fish smells from the head, and yes, obviously that's the main issue. We miss Maldini, very so. Milan should try a German, or no, Milan should get Italian managers because it's an Italian club, it's an Italian country, it's Serie A. Serie A is the league that statistically the least amount of foreign managers have won out of all of the leagues in Europe. Why bet against the odds? Why bet against the odds? Just go for the Italian guy because I think in the past 100 years, maybe there's been seven foreign coaches that have won the Serie A out of 100 years. Yeah, yeah. Let's just get Italians. Sergio, the perfect coach for teams in the middle who lose to nobodies and cause trouble to top teams, but never a mastermind for a top team. Listen, you would think that, right? Based on what we're seeing, so where does that put Porto? Because Porto in Portugal is probably the biggest team. It's got also a European pedigree. He was the coach at Porto. He was very successful at Porto. So he did have the cojones to be the leader of that team. So does that mean that Porto is equivalent to mid-table Serie A? Moncada is doing a curse to get certified as a guys. Moncada is so useless, bro. I have never seen a more useless person than Moncada. Oh my God. Bless him that he's got that job and he has fun. He gets to travel the world. He gets to go to cool stadiums and he gets to do those cool things. But the guy is useless. Absolutely useless. We need more Italian players too. Correct. Yeah, that's very. We need the national team players. Yeah. By the way, Camarda scored an amazing goal for Serie C in Serie C. If you guys haven't seen it, give it a glance. It's a really nice goal. I expected more from him, especially in the defensive phase. He also lost my respect when he tried to brawl with Calabria. Yeah, that is just, he comes and says, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm only here to win." Mm, mm. Yo, chillax, bro. Chillax. Like you have to have a certain balance. I think he's simple jacked the whole thing. He's gone too far, and I think he fucked it up for himself. I don't think he should be the coach next season. Abdi, hey you going live? Yeah, I'm live. I didn't wake up at 4 a.m. to see the Torino game. I'm happy that I didn't watch it literally week in, week out of all the other podcasts. So I just copy and paste. I'm tired of it. Yeah, what's there to watch, bro? It's a shit show. All the successful Milan teams from the past always had a strong core of Italian players. Yeah, of course, it's a formula that works, and you want to have the national team level Italian players, the ones that also go in and out of Coverciano. It's those Coverciano players, the guys that get that Coverciano education, which is very important. We're lacking that. We're lacking Coverciano. This is a fucking Italian team. Coverciano is one of the greatest football institutions that has ever existed. So is Milan, by the way. But Coverciano and the players that have trained in and out of Coverciano since they were 15, 16, 17, 18, they made it to the national team. Those guys that got that education, right? We're missing that. That has always been a very important aspect of how Milan plays, how Milan fights, especially how Milan sacrifices for it. They're completely missing that aspect of the game. Um, yeah, it's such a shame. It's such a shame. Milan is not a club for a coach who breaks the TV and fights in the pitch with his player respect. Is she different in top teams? Yes, yeah, for sure. For sure. Look, Conte is also a badass, right? But I don't know how he does it. He does it differently. He doesn't. It's not like this extreme, right? I don't know what it is about Conte that he wherever he goes, there's a massive amount of respect for him, and the players follow him like a leader, and they just kind of submit to him. I don't know. But he's not this extreme. Like Conceição is just too extreme. Like it's like okay, you're kind of pushing me away. Like I don't want to fucking run for you. You're an asshole. I want to watch another Milan game until the end of the season. Not going to waste my sleep and time. Redbird don't deserve my time and respect until they piss off. Why should I care if they don't care? Well said, kids. Well said. Look, bottom line is with this manager in charge, we'll never win nothing. Fonseca and Leon now ball. But, bruv, Leon, I can go there and fucking ball out. Sergio's going to end up like Fonseca, scapegoated and hung out to dry. Listen, Milan is a whole different story. The thing about Milan is that in order to be Milan, it is very, very difficult. Milan, the history and the legacy that Milan has built for itself is the history and legacy of a team that is supposed to be second best team in Europe. All right. So we're talking about elite of elite of elite, and we should be fighting for the first spot because that's where we were. We were fighting to be the best in Europe and the best in the world. Like if you don't, like the level at Milan is just so difficult to achieve. You can't have these stupid fucking uh, bankers and portfolio managers and merchandise branding teams and algorithm teams and Moneyball. That's different. That's a whole different thing. Milan as a football institution is very difficult to achieve. You need extremely capable people. You need people that are characters that are fucking bigger than life, like Berlusconi was, like Maldini was, like these kind of people. You need these kind of people, like, bruh. Like honestly, guys, I could pick anybody out of this chat, and I think you guys would do a better job than the people running Milan right now. Did you see that Ibra? No, I don't care about Ibra. Fucking Sergio has a history of beefing with people. He accused Tuchel and Arteta of calling him racial slurs. Okay, I didn't know that. I don't mind Conceição's attitude or what he was said. He was put in a difficult situation to succeed. Then again, Conceição made huge tactical errors against Feyenoord, especially. Nah. Listen. I don't give a fuck if you're Montella, if you're Inzaghi, if you're Brocchi, if you're Bonera, if you're fucking Seedorf, if you are Mihailovic, rest in peace, if you're Gattuso, if you are Giampaolo, if you are Pioli, if you are Fonseca, you do not fucking lose to Feyenoord. Conceição, how can you lose to Feyenoord, bro? Like, that's the biggest embarrassment since in my recollection of like Milan, being a Milan fan, um losing to Feyenoord is in the top three most embarrassing moments of me being an AC Milan fan. Left, what's up?
Yo, Roy, how's it going?
Good, how
I
are
see,
you?
I see you already talking about the big topics here.
Yeah, man. We haven't heard you go. We haven't
I
heard
mean,
you.
they always ask me, what if Jerry wins the Champions League? What are you gonna do, lad? What are these motherfuckers gonna do now, though? The people that ask me, what if Jerry wins the Champions League? Are they gonna show up in this fucking live and apologize? No, they're not gonna
Reg,
do that.
listen, Red John the other day, he came live, right? And he was good. He said some good things. Like it seems like he's learning a little bit. He's
He's
starting to
learning.
get it. But then he said that the Scudetto, the Scudetto we won was
Was
luck.
luck, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's just like, bruh, you know, like how can you take one step forward but two steps backwards?
You know why they cannot understand? Because they don't understand football. To understand football is they think football is maths. You buy a good player on that position, a good player on the other position, and you are supposed to win. No,
Yeah,
it's all about buying compatible players, having an idea of football, and building that team to pursue that idea of football. The idea of football that Pioli, Maldini, Massara, and everyone else had was a clear idea, and they bought the players to execute that idea at their best possible with the budget that they had, and they succeeded. They won the Serie A, and they brought Milan in a semi-final of Champions League, and they brought Milan on top four for 3 years in a row.
yeah. After that banter, people forget the banter. Like they
After
take it
after
for they
taking
take it for granted.
exactly after taking the team, there was eighth or seventh or sixth, whatever. They took the team with low budget, loans, option to buys, obligations, Crotone players, kids, 17 years old kids, loans from Real Madrid on a 2 million for 3 years, and they built a team that won the Serie A, finished second and fourth. They did that. Red John says that is luck. They did that
Bruh.
without money, in a difficult situation. And Red John, who is, I don't know, Red John probably, his job is to move fingers on top of a keyboard. That's what his job is, probably. The
Ooh,
job of everyone is. We are in an office and moving fingers on top of a keyboard, and we think that what Maldini did was luck. The Zion over there, project managing, I don't know what, is telling me
mhm.
that Zion. Do you remember 2 years ago, Zion?
Of course, dude. He's still on it. He's still saying there now.
He is project
He
managing. I don't know what. He's telling Maldini was not that special that Furlani can replicate the same thing. Imagine now, I'm a company and I'm actually paying Zion to project manage something that thinks that a guy that's played 30 years in football, won everything, is as good as a guy that comes from Harvard and is an accountant. I will
Yeah,
kill
happily.
myself if I know that, if I have that information, because I don't have time to fire him from his job. If these people do their job the way they talk about football, I'm scared. Now I understand why the world is not functioning and there is so many problems. Now, going back to football, I'm going too deep here. The shit Pioli's been eating the last 3 years or 4, whatever, from people that have no clue what football is embarrassing. And these the same people that gave a lot of shit to Pioli are finding excuses for Conceição. They tried to find excuses for 6 months for Fonseca. And now they're understanding that actually Pioli was the best coach that we could afford
So
as a
far,
club
Pioli is still
we
the
are
best.
right now. The type of club we are right now, Pioli is the best coach we can afford. And now there is a reality check in the Milan fan base. Now they're understanding how football works. They were calling for Klopp, De Zerbi, fucking Conceição, Fonseca, whatever. Now they're realizing that actually Pioli was good, was functional, and was bringing the fucking results, whatever the club was asking him. With the budget, this guy Conceição is getting good players, world-class players, and he's not winning against Feyenoord. He's
That
not
to me is too
making.
much. That's too much. Like Feyenoord, come on, man.
Yeah. When I say world-class player, by the way, I'm not. I exaggerated there, to be honest. But Conceição is playing as a number 10. How's it called? The Portuguese one that came
Felix,
from
Joao Felix.
Joao Felix, which we will kill 2 years ago to have it in our team. And shit on Diaz. We had Diaz 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Ah, right,
We were
right.
complaining about. We have players like I don't know Jimenez, and we were Maldini was fucking finishing top 4, winning Scudettos with 36 years old. Giroud. We have Pulisic on the right. Maldini was playing with Messias and Salamakers, and he was getting results. These guys over here are not getting results. I think we need to fire at least 25 to 30 people on Milanello right now and on Casa Milan. So 60 people overall in total.
Jesus,
We need
send
to
Elon
fire.
Musk.
We need to fire 60 people. I don't think even Elon Musk can do that, unfortunately. But we need to fire 60 people, and not because they don't go to work. It's just they don't have any clue what they're doing.
Yo,
They have no clue.
Send Doge to Milanello.
And
Let's
some
fucking
people on
go.
social media, on Twitter, YouTube, they should close their channel, man. They should close their channel. Just give up on this thing about football. They've been doing videos and talking this and that, doing analysis and pretending to be professional journalists. Just fucking close everything, man. It's not for you. You're not getting anything right. In the last 3 years, you haven't got any take right. Just close it. Just don't keep going with this bullshit, man. You're just telling your channel is not growing. You're saying the same bullshit, and after 2 months, you're contradicting yourself, thinking like people don't call you fraud. Just close it. Close everything. Let it be. Let the Italian YouTuber talk about Milan. The Americans, the English speakers, they don't know what's going on here. They have no clue. They talk about marketing bullshit. They don't talk about football. They see players based on the FIFA card, not actually how good these players are. So just give up. Just talk about baseball. Just talk about something else. Do something else. There is so many topics. NBA. You can talk about a lot of things. There is this. The Super Bowl was the other day. You cannot talk about that. Why you're actually talking about football? You have no clue what football is. Just let it go.
Damn.
Because they're taking viewers from us, which actually we know what is football, and we've been calling this shit 3 years before it happened.
Yeah, but listen, okay, that's true, but also viewers, like they kind of, there's a lot of viewers that believe in fairy tales, right?
What do you mean? They believe in what?
Fairy tales.
Oh yeah, fairy tales. But well, they didn't believe on the fairy tale I sold them when I was telling them that Maldini was doing a good job. They didn't believe on that one when actually the team was winning games. So I don't
Yeah,
know if they believe on fairy tales. They believe in bullshit, man. They love the bullshit because they have no clue.
unfortunately, I don't think that's going to ever change. People get really excited. Like, let's say, okay, that thing happens to Maldini, everybody's happy, but then the next day they buy Chukwueze, everybody's happy. Okay,
Oh,
they're spending
Chukwueze. I
money.
forgot about Chukwueze. Man, the shit I got from in this channel and WhatsApp chats and whatever when I said day one Chukwueze is not a good player, not even watching me play. I told everyone we got scammed with Chukwueze. We got the black version of Casiero for the same
Nah,
amount of money,
Casero was
maybe
better.
more expensive.
Casero was better.
Chukwueze, you know when you buy a Fiat Punto that is white, we bought a Fiat Punto that was black. That's it. We bought the same shit, the same car, just a different color. And people thought we had a Ferrari because the guy had a dreads and looked a bit like Leao. They thought, oh, he's gonna play like Leao. The player is 50 kilos, cannot hold a shoulder to shoulder in Serie A. They cannot do that. He's not good enough. And we spent 30 million on this guy.
Dude, he has. Have you even seen him lately? Even with Contessao and with the arrival of Felix, he's gone even deeper behind the line. Like now, you never see him. That was a really waste of money. Big waste of money. Even RLC. What happened to RLC? RLC is completely gone. Is he injured or something? Do you know? I don't know.
He got lost, man. He got lost because two coaches didn't see him, didn't um, thought he was part of the plan. So he kind of got demotivated.
Yeah. Hey, listen, question here. So Kiro brings up something. With the winter transfer and even now with rumors about a new sporting director, does it mean there is a reaction from the board or is it just to bring Milan's value for a better selling price? I wanted those two topics. So there's rumors of a new sporting director, Paratici, Paratici ex Juve. What do you think about that?
I believe on that rumors, and
You believe it or don't?
no, I believe on that rumors. I believe on that rumors because there is still people that work in Milan. They're Italians, Baresi, all those guys in Milanello. They probably are starting to talk to these idiots like Moncada and Furlan, and they're saying, you know what, the situation is hard, man. You guys are gonna lose a lot of money. You need to put a proper sporting director here to make decisions because the fan base will be pissed off with you. And you know what? They're right. And now they're listening. They're listening because they are eighth and they're going to lose a lot of money if they don't go top
All
four.
right. So follow-up question, and this is where I don't know if I have an answer for this yet. But would Paratici make a difference?
Not on the short term. Absolutely not. Not on the short term. It will make a difference on the long term, but on long term, it's pointless because we will be back on banter era again, and we'll take as much as you start making a difference in the long term, it will take time for you to gain results and bring Milan again to the point that we were 2 years ago. So I see this happening. Let's say they get Paratici at the end of the season, or just now. He cannot operate. He's just gonna start thinking about the summer transfer. Again, he needs to get rid of a lot of players for free because no one wants them, and bring new on a cheap or with a low budget. And that will take a bit of time. You can make mistakes. It's not going to be straightforward. And probably, let's say you're unlucky or okay, you finish sixth or you don't gain again the level quick. So it will take you 2 seasons. On those 2 seasons, you're going to lose money, and the morale will go down. You will sell key players. Teo Hernandez is going this summer. Probably I will go the summer after. So as much as he
Mm,
can fix the situation, he will fix something that doesn't matter anymore to me.
yeah.
Because
Uh,
I wanted this dream that is this group of players that won the league They dismantled it completely. They got rid of Calabria. They got rid of everyone. Just to despite the work that Maldini did, like they did it on purpose. I feel like they did it on purpose, just to cleanse up the whole team that Maldini built.
Yeah.
And now he will take
I'm
the same
undecided,
job.
man. I'm undecided about Paratici. I don't know if he can really make a difference or a dent. I honestly don't know.
And
Now, I
again,
agree
you're
with
right.
you. I
You're
agree
right
with
on
you
that.
that whoever comes in, even if Maldini were to come in, like he would have to. It would take a while before he fixes this mess. It wouldn't happen overnight. Like they fucked it up badly now to a point where you need you need a little bit of time to fix this shit. You need a
Yeah,
you gotta instill the mentality. You gotta get the right players. You got to change everything, man. Anyway, Abdi is here. What's up, Abdi?
Yeah, yeah, man. I've seen better days. I've seen better days, man.
how old are you, Abdi?
Yeah, 20, turning 21 in April, man.
So the best days you've seen of AC Milan is when Pioli was the coach.
Precisely. Yes, spot on. That's the best era I've seen of Milan. So yeah, man. I can't lie. I just saw the Roma result, 4-0. They're 1 point behind us. So we're in deep shit. Really, when you put it into perspective, if you remember, Roma were bottom of the barrel, and now they've closed the gap on us. I mean, what more can you say? Genuinely, like they're disposing of teams 4-0, while we can't even beat Torino. Like, is a sad reality, man. Genuinely, like, I mean, I saw you, Lariat, speaking about Pioli. I mean, come on now, Pioli's time was far gone. I mean, he
No. I'm
was,
not.
yeah.
I'm talking about when people were shitting on Pioli, they were wrong. When they
I
were
kind of agree
analyzing,
with him, man.
when they over analyzing the tactics of Pioli, the way you were using the player, they were wrong, because when I was telling everyone that Pioli was doing the most out of these players, people were laughing at me, man. Now they're realizing it. The Pioli was doing the most out of these players. He was doing the best these players could give you. Now that you have a coach that is less capable of Pioli, they cannot take the most out of these players, and we are 8 now.
Okay,
That is the proof.
but there's one factor. Pioli had Maldini by his side. Conceição has a
A
bunch
year
of
ago, no.
retards on
A
his
year
side.
ago, no. A year ago,
Yeah,
no.
okay.
When Pioli
Yeah,
finished 75
yeah,
points and second, I was telling everyone Pioli is actually a good coach because he's doing the most out of these players.
yeah.
And
Okay, but Champions League,
people were
we went
laughing
out.
at me. No, people were saying, no, these players are much better than what Pioli is doing. That with a better coach, they will do better. Now, what
Okay, but
is...
if you remember Roma, come on, the Roma game when we got beaten at San Siro, we lost away. We lost to Roma in the most disgraceful way
We're
possible.
losing against Feyenoord, mate.
Brother,
Yeah,
We're
but that
not...
one you
Bro, what are you
we lost
talking
because of
about,
field.
man? What are
We
we
lost because of
talking
field.
about? What
We
about
lost because
Torino 2-1? What about Torino
here we
2-1?
go.
What is that? We
Okay,
lose the
you
last
want an
game.
analysis on that game? You want an analysis on that game? Okay, Sergio Conceição, what I can say about him is he's a very stubborn guy. He doesn't want to move Joao Felix out of Reindeer's position. I mean, what has Joao Felix warranted for him to just come into the squad immediately and take our best midfielder, Reindeer's position, away from him? And he's constantly playing Joao Felix, even though these past 2 games he's been putting up stinkers. And he is just hell bent on Felix, and I feel that's going to be his detriment to an extent. Now, with Conceição, I would say the same with Fonseca. Give him time. Give him time. Give him a good sporting director. No, give him a good sporting director, and we will see his potential. It's not fair.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I'll tell you, it's not gonna happen.
Okay, why?
It's not gonna happen. And in a year time, you're not coming on the live and say, you know, Lard, you were right, man. It's not gonna happen, because I told everyone it's not gonna happen with Fonseca, and people were saying, give him time, dude. This is my life. This is my club. This is not a fucking training ground for coaches to form themselves. It's not a university. You go there, you form yourself. It's a serious thing. It's Milan. There's no time here. You don't give time to people that are not good. You didn't give time to Pioli. Why are we giving time to? Look at this manager. They told me give time to these managers. No, there is no time. I'm not giving time to anyone. I'm good at this. I can evaluate if someone is shit. And I'll tell you, Conceição is not the right person for this job. These players are not good enough for AC Milan. And now there is no more time. We're not giving time anymore to people. We need to find a solution.
Yeah,
we're not giving time to. We gave time to Forlani. We gave time to Zlatan. It was wrong.
Yeah,
I told everyone we don't need to give time. So no more. I say, if we bring a sporting director, I want the sporting director to find a coach and put it there. That's it. 100%. There's no more time.
What about? But like, the issue remains that the CEO is Forlani, and Forlani as a CEO is a disgrace to humanity.
Yes,
absolutely abysmal.
It is a disgrace to humanity. And I couldn't explain it better.
Yeah. So how we still have that problem there.
I mean, Forlani, wasn't he hired by Elliot?
Of course, he was hired by Elliot.
Oh, okay, so then why is Jerry so hell bent on him and so reliant on him, even though he's not bringing the same results as Maldini was bringing? Are they best friends?
Jerry said it. He said he wanted to keep him because he was already part of the previous team that owned the club, and so he comes Maldini. He comes from the world of finance. Jerry said because he comes from the world of finance, so they can speak the same language. That's why he said he wants to keep Forlani. Then maybe Forlani's there for other reasons that are tied to Elliot, that are maybe more speculations. I don't know that. But essentially, that's what Jerry said. Forlani's there because he comes from the world of finance and he has a little bit of experience with the previous ownership.
No, that doesn't make any sense because there's no results.
Dude, you're really naive, man. You're really naive. These people know each other.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you can hear. We can hear Nathan. These people know each other, Abdi. That's how they get their jobs. That's how they get their positions. They don't get their position because they are talented or because they owned it in life. Through connections and networking, they get this position because they've been to the best university. Yeah, that's me, man.
What are y'all talking about?
I'm talking about my last holiday, man. We're talking about AC Milan here.
Well, yeah, I know that. But what's the current time?
The Redbird.
Forlani as a CEO.
Forlani is a human being.
I don't know about that. Yeah, Forlani is a waste of space, man, and I don't know why he's so hell bent on them. I mean, they've gone back on all their signings. Emerson Real, they wanted him out, but he got injured. Morata gone. They wanted Pavlovic gone, but Pavlovic now has turned out to be good, as a matter of fact. Most of their signings, they weren't gone. They've gone back on all of them. So I don't understand.
Incompetence breeds more incompetence. Incompetence selects incompetent people. That's all it is.
Exactly. Yes, so that's why I don't want to pin the blame on Sergio Conceição right now. I don't want to put no blame on him because he's been put in an impossible situation. And neither do I want to blame Fonseca. Fonseca should have never been fired.
Wait, hold on.
With a better management.
Fonseca should have never been hired. Not fired.
Well, actually, yeah, he should have never been hired, but still, he...
Yeah, but he took the job, Abdi, as well, too. Like, this guy claimed he watched Milan, so he should be up to date on what's actually happening. Okay. So if you willingly take the job, then that's on you.
Okay.
You can't say you didn't know.
You're right. With Conceição, look, he's won a trophy. Although it's probably the least important trophy out of all the trophies we could win, it's still he managed to somehow win a trophy with this bunch of shit players, right?
You cannot.
So we can use that as a benchmark. We can use that as a benchmark.
No, because the trophy was not won by Conceição. Was won by the players. You as a coach come here. Yes, you come as a coach there, and you think in a week you're gonna win a trophy. Are you crazy, Abdi? What the fuck are you talking about, man? Are you crazy?
So who sets out the team?
No. No, and
Well, I could
not
have
only
set up
that,
that team, dude. I could have set
the
up
team
that
was
team,
set
and
up
they will
like
go to the
shit.
pitch and
The
won.
team was set up like shit both
Are you
games.
crazy
Ryan
now?
was
Are
right.
we nuts
But
now?
it was the players at the end going in panic mode that won the trophy
We
because
were
we
No,
were
it was
losing.
losing both
Theo.
those
It
games.
We
was
were
the
losing
quality
two
players.
one. We were losing
Gino,
2-1. There is no tactics there that wins the game in 2 minutes. What are
Every
you
game,
come on,
talking
now you
about, man?
can't chalk it up to luck. We cannot beat Juve and Inter, and you could chalk it up to luck.
Dude,
That's
we
a,
were
that's a
we
losing.
were
Dude, are you
losing.
crazy? We were losing 2-1.
yes, we were
90
losing 2-0
minutes
to
game.
Inter,
So there is
and we
no
won.
tactics there. That was Theo Hernandez and fucking Leao brilliancy
And
with
Pulisic,
assist and
and
then go.
Pulisic.
Of course, Pulisic was there on the line with an empty goal. Yes, he
What? With an
he
empty
pushed it
goal,
in.
he made a
Yeah,
good movement into the middle, and he scored.
That is
So,
the team in panic mode.
yeah,
Good
exactly. He's not a
come on,
coach. He's
guys.
not
players.
a
No, no,
coach.
no, no,
Are
Now
no.
you
that
crazy?
is the
Where is
way
the tactics there? Do you
you
think
gotta
there is
learn,
the
Abdi.
tactics there?
You can't. You
Nah,
gotta
man.
learn, Abdi. You gotta
Nah,
learn.
Abdi, you're not coming the next live, man. If you think that there is tactics there, you're an idiot, man. Honestly, you're not
Man,
coming the next live.
Larry, where have you been, bro? This is what we've been
Oh my god.
subjected to for a long time, bro.
Dude, you know what? I never met someone from London that understands football, man. It's impossible to find someone
What?
from London
How?
that actually understands football. They are
How?
all idiots,
How?
man. They are all
How?
prime retards. Incredible. I cannot find
No,
one that actually understands football.
no, because in London, all they care about is the Premier League, rightfully so.
They are
So they're
all,
not.
dude,
They
you
they
remind
don't
me
have
one of
exposure
them.
to Serie A.
Honestly,
Say
man,
again?
you don't have exposure as well. You haven't
No,
seen.
I've seen Serie A, and I think is speechless.
Abby, you objectively speaking, you cannot say we are outplaying Inter and Juventus in those teams.
No, it's not about outplaying. It's about getting the job done, and we
Okay,
won
so
ugly.
if you outplay, okay, but if you outplay somebody, you can't. Then you can say, yeah, the tactics are working. But we don't have any tactics.
No,
No, Lion
we
was one
didn't.
hundred percent
It didn't.
right. The players won those games. The coach
See,
was losing
okay,
those games.
okay.
Like
The
So can
coach
you
was
say the
Abby,
losing
same
so
for
them.
the
hold on,
final game?
Abby,
Wait, can you say the
when
same for the
you
final game?
Yes, both
The players
Juve
let him down.
and
The play.
Inter. Yes,
No.
because
The
he
players
was
let him down.
losing those games. He
The
had
same
to
way you already.
listen, Abdi.
Oh God.
Every single fucking game, it's been the same. Almost all of them. He's always coming from behind. He's
Okay,
always coming from behind. He's. I think out of
okay,
15 games he's played, I think he's maybe gotten three okay. All the other ones he started them wrong.
okay. You can
yeah,
say that, but the
when you
same way
watch
you're
us
ready to.
play, can you when you watch us play, you can tell that we don't have any sort of pattern of play.
I wouldn't agree. I wouldn't agree with
Yeah,
that.
bro, you can tell like the way they form triangles on the field. You can tell almost everything is improvised. You
Sort of
can
to an
literally
extent,
everything.
but we're creating more
Mm,
chances than when we were with Fonseca. Let's be real.
I,
That Torino
I mean,
game, we
Fonseca also, bro. We're in the same position, bro. Like if we
yeah,
were further in the table, then I could say, okay, Abby, you might be onto something. But bro, the results are the same. Like
yeah, okay. The results are the same. However, we're creating more chances than we did with Fonseca. With Fonseca, we had games against Verona where we won 1-0 and we did nothing the entire game.
Abdi. There is no coach that can do an impact in one fucking week, man.
Of
They will
course not.
just do the basic that every fucking coach will do. So don't tell me he won a trophy, man. Because he showed up a week before, the players won the trophy in the last 10 minutes of each fucking game.
Okay, but
That's
the
it.
same way,
There was no
okay,
football there. So you
okay,
can defend Conceição on the basis of he didn't have time. There is a mess in
yes,
the dressing room. You can say a lot of other shit. But don't tell me he won the trophy, man. Because he didn't win a trophy.
okay, no
Abby,
problem.
Abby,
We can say that. No worries.
when we beat
Mm,
Inter in the year that we won the
yeah,
Scudetto, we came from behind, but you
yep.
can see the connection from the players, and you can see the style that Pioli was attempting to do, and we pulled it
And
off. You
it
can't
was
Yeah,
a
we
tight
did.
see you.
game. It was a tight game.
Right, and like there's no you can't see any like style of play when we're playing.
Yeah,
Like there's
because
nothing
he's just
there.
come
Like
in,
it's
Sergio.
just
Look. Okay,
Yes,
but here's the
yes,
thing:
absolutely.
the same way you guys want to give
Abdi, Abdi,
props.
Abdi, Abdi, Abdi. Let me just say three words:
Uh,
Dinamo Zagreb,
yeah.
Feyenoord, and Feyenoord B.
Oh,
Who's fucking out by a Feyenoord team? We
Come
play
on.
three
Okay,
teams,
wait. Okay.
one team more shit than the other, and your boy
Oh
Conceição
my
couldn't get the
god.
job done.
Okay,
Are
okay.
you kidding
But
me?
okay,
We're Milan, my
wait.
man. We're
Okay,
Milan.
okay,
This
I
ain't.
understand.
This ain't. We're not fucking Chelsea, bro. We're Milan.
Okay, okay, no problem, no problem. But the same way you guys are ready to what's his name? Say the players won the game for Conceição, they won it for him. You have to turn around and say the players let him down for that game because Musa and his stupid self got himself a red card for no reason. Yeah, and that cost us the
No.
game, which then led to
At a certain
and
point, the
Gabia made the
coach has
mistake
to have his
beforehand.
say.
Wait, Gabia made the
Oh,
mistake
hold on.
beforehand,
Okay,
which is no problem.
you
But
okay?
the players let him down. Final, Theo Hernandez. The game was there for us to win.
Okay,
We were
you
gonna
got a
win.
point,
Final, we're
Abdi.
not ready.
Abdi, you got a
No,
point.
no,
You
no, no. You don't. I
hold
don't
on. He
believe
does.
that.
Hold on. He does. So,
Thank you.
hold on. But
Mm.
don't get too fucking excited. So,
Don't get too
so,
excited, man.
so yes, players can win and lose you the game for sure.
Exactly.
But tactically, what did he do to get us back into either of those games? And then number two, how is it that even I don't care if we get two red cards, we should be able to dominate and score. So other teams do it, other big teams do it.
Okay.
So
Listen, my man.
on a tactical level, he did not change anything in situations that we needed him to come through.
Okay. Now, when we
So
went one
he
Listen,
nil
has
down,
to take
Feyenoord
responsibility
is.
for that as well.
You're supposed to be Feyenoord home, and you're supposed to beat them away. Whether you have 11 or 10 men, it doesn't matter.
that's
It
not possible,
doesn't
man.
matter.
You know yourself how football
You're
goes.
not playing
There's a
against Real
numerical
Madrid.
advantage, man.
You're not playing
There's
against Barcelona. You're not playing against Man City. You're playing against a
Actually,
team.
Abdi, can I tell you something?
mm,
Let's say your players let you down on these situations.
yes,
You need to show in the pitch your impact as a coach. You still need to show me some
Exactly.
football. And you can lose. You create chances, you actually dominate the game, you do
mm,
something, and at the end you lose because your player got a red card and Feyenoord was good at parking the bus and stopping you and hit the
yes.
post and shit like that. No, there's nothing there, mate. There is nothing. Even at the derby, Inter for
Mm.
20 minutes fucking killed us. Literally.
100%. And I do agree sometimes Sergio Conceição's tactics are not it because if he was smart enough, that final game, he wouldn't have started Joao Felix because Joao Felix is a player who plays for highlights. He doesn't want to win the game. He just wants to look flamboyant and get 5 nutmegs in a game. If he was smart, he would have put on Reinders as a 10 because all of those balls that Pulisic and Liao were putting into the box, no one was at the end of them because the number 10 should be making late runs into the box to score, which Reinders does. But he is so clouded by Portuguese bias, he doesn't want to sit Felix down. And that's where Sergio Conceição is starting to, get on my nerves because he just doesn't want to put his bias aside.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you can't really
Right.
say that 100% because of the way he's handling Liao. All this stems from the top. Those guys are telling them
Yeah,
what to
100%.
do and who to play. So I mean he already understands that you can't play the so-called fabulous four together, and yet he keeps having to do it every single time.
And even
So
as well, benching Gabia for what? Come on now. Pavlovic is tired. Tiao is going to get another hamstring injury. Why doesn't he put on Gabia, probably our best defender? So there are as well. I will admit things that Sergio Conceição does get on my nerves for, but I will not criticize him for that Champions League run whatsoever. I'm
What?
sorry,
All right. Okay. Fine.
but
Listen.
I can't criticize
Hold on.
him for the league.
Hold on.
The league, yes, I
Hold
can
on.
criticize him for,
Hold on.
but
Hold on.
not
Bruh.
Champions League, man.
Dinamo Zagreb and Feyenoord 2 times. That is the manager, 100%, bro.
But okay, but what did those two
I
chalk
mean,
up
it's
to?
not
A
just
red
the
card,
manager.
discipline issue.
It's not just the manager, and that is the truth.
Yeah,
It's bigger than that. It's much
it's a,
bigger than that. If a
because you
manager maybe
see,
had a
mm,
better backing, maybe he wouldn't have done that. We know that. But I
it,
think that
mm,
against these teams, even at this state, you should not have any excuses. Even at this state where things are so shit, where you got Furlani running around Milanello, I think even with Furlani running around Milanello, you should not be fucking losing against Dinamo Zagreb and then against Feyenoord. It's I think in the Champions League, one of the most embarrassing moments in the history of the club. I can't think
Yep.
of a smaller team that has kicked us out.
Yeah.
Especially when
It
we
was pretty
weakened
embarrassing.
that smaller team. Not only did we weaken the smaller team, but they had injuries galore against us.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
and that's the fucked up thing about
like
it.
you
That
couldn't
we
even
took their
outcoach
best
a team
player.
with you could even outcoach a team with damn near no starters and after stealing their best striker. And you
Oh,
still can't outcoach them, bro. Like
okay.
there's really no excuse for that.
Okay, no, okay.
We should
Are we
be
forgetting Theo?
running. No, I don't care. We should even with the red card. You should be running circles around. They
Yeah,
should be chasing
Okay.
shadows.
yeah, you play four
You gotta
four
remember.
one.
You gotta
What's the
remember.
difference?
You gotta remember. We were winning when Teo got the red card. We should still dominate the play. They should be
Yeah,
struggling to get fucking
We were.
chances
and I
against
think we
us.
were. I think we were.
We were dominant. That's why I'm so
Yeah.
angry
So
about the
what the
loss.
fuck?
No, but what I'm saying is, I have a question for you guys. Would you guys have the
Wait.
same
Hold
energy?
on, hold on, hold on,
Okay.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Uh,
So we were dominating. And then
yes,
what does he do? What does
I
he
mean,
do?
dominant.
What was he? Because we still had control of the game. What
100%.
did he do with his substitutions?
He didn't need to make any substitutions because we were
So
playing
therefore, you
perfectly
can
fine.
blame his. So you can blame it on him because if you keep people who are good on the ball on the field, you prevent them from having chances. But as soon as you take people out and you start adding on defenders, then you're conceding chances. It's as simple as that. You start conceding chances. You don't give up the midfield under any circumstances against a smaller team because the moment they
Hmm.
score a goal, it's going to become that much harder for you to get another goal because you are a man down. It's that
Exactly, but
simple.
yeah,
So
but
then, so you can't say that you can't put it on the
I'm
coach.
sorry, but he
It's
sucks.
that
I'm
simple.
not good. But listen, but for me, that game
I think
genuinely, would you guys have the same energy for the rain days if he did what Theo Hernandez did? Be real. Would you guys have the same energy? Would you still say it's on the
no.
coach?
No. Let me
Oh
give you
my
an answer. Let me
god.
give you an answer. Let me give you an
Okay, no
answer.
problem. Yeah. All right, go on.
I will have a different energy because Theo has been here for 5 years and he's won trophies with us. Now you understand.
Okay, no, okay,
Now you
no, okay.
understand. Yeah,
But
now I
Red
understand.
John said something very smart the other live, which is Musa, when he got that red card against Dinamo, we don't expect much from him because he's young. He's still green. Theo Hernandez, on the other hand, is an experienced player. He should
No,
know better. So therefore,
no.
he deserves more criticism because he is quality. He's world class. Even though he made those mistakes, still believe he should be in the squad because he is that good.
Listen. Let me tell you, if Jessica or Tijani Rangers would have gotten a red card, I would have had
Yep.
a tear in my eye because I bet my guy is finally becoming a man. But we'll never see a red card from that guy
Oh my
because he's
God.
the most fucking. He's the softest player I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, but he's still the one
But
that scored the most in the midfield. Come on.
regardless if it was him, it's still on the coach because we're talking about Dimo Zagreb and Feyenoord. These are teams that we should win automatically. These are like in Europe, we should not be losing against these teams. Otherwise, we're
I
not
agree.
Milan.
Ah, ugh, what a shit season. Fuck, bruv. Ugh.
Hey guys, listen, I've been trying to read this comment for like 5 hours, but here we go. So Roy, the other day I saw that Conte hasn't talked to the owner since Vada left. Milan is keeping an eye on him. I did read a report about that. Do you guys think this is possible that Conte might come to Milan next season?
Hell to the no, because the management are egotistical twats and they will never sign a guy
Nah,
like
they don't want
Conte.
to challenge, Roy. We had the chance to
Exactly.
get
No, well,
Conti. We had the chance to get Sarri. We had the chance to get Deserbi. All three coaches who are better on multiple levels, and they chose not to. And Conte even he even accepted the fucking the financial situation as well too, and he still wanted to come, and they still didn't choose him.
Yep.
So it ain't gonna happen, bro. And it ain't gonna happen.
well, the
He
report is
literally
saying that
gave
the club is looking for him.
Yeah, man. I
Listen,
don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
if we get Conte, I have a 12-inch penis, man. Not possible.
So we need to ask Guido because Guido don't like him. Guido
And
thinks
on top of that,
Motta was the right coach. Guido was
Listen,
saying the whole
in
summer.
my this is
but do
my
you guys
opinion.
think? Do you think Zlatan and Conte can even get along?
I don't know. I don't know. But listen, this is
It's,
my opinion,
Zlatan
and this
is not going to be in Milanello next year.
Yeah,
is a little bit
we'll
of
see. We'll see.
This is a little bit of an optimistic opinion, but I think that not Spalletti, De Laurentiis fucked Conte in the winter market, and I
Yeah,
think that Conte doesn't like that. And maybe there is a possibility that there could be something broken there, and maybe there is a possibility that Conte is moving. And the reports say that they're looking for him. I don't know. You guys have good points too. Are they looking for him? Can they work together? I don't know. What do you think, Larry?
there is a possibility, but I don't think so.
And I don't think Zlatan's leaving, Larry, because Zlatan, other than being pointless, the one thing he is doing is being a shield and the one who's taking all the heat
And
from
I
the
bet,
fans.
Nathan, I bet there is another George Mendes coach without a job to give him another chance. I bet there is another George Mendes player to get on a free or pay 25 million so he can get another fee. I
I mean,
bet there is another one.
another center back, bro. The latest news in terms of defenders coming is some young Portuguese center back.
Of course, because we are here to make George Mendes rich, not to actually build a proper team. And of course, Calabria got kicked out of this his fucking club because a George Mendes player is going to play like fucking Emerson Royale garbage. Of course, because we are not a fucking club with 7 Champions League and 20 league titles. We're just a business for George Mendes and for Jerry Cardinale. And for Martino that he does his YouTube videos.
Yeah, I mean
Guys,
that's
would you bring back Maldini? Wouldn't that be the best solution? Just bring back Maldini. Let him cook.
he doesn't want to come back with these people though. Remember when during the Bante era they wanted to bring Maldini back and he said no because the circumstances aren't right. Like the
Yeah.
situation isn't right. And so if he told them no, then he ain't coming back to this mess.
No, it's not coming back to this mess, but
You're right. You're right. You're right.
I would love to, man. Abdi, you brought my heart rate to fucking 95, man, and I'm laying down on my bed.
Abdi ain't
Look,
even here right now.
look at
Oh,
what Paul
man.
said. Look at what Paul said.
Read it, because I
2020,
can't read while driving.
2025, and I have to listen to that Cretino liar bust my balls about Diaz.
Paul, come over here and ask me, what if we win the Champions League, what I'm going to say about Jerry Cardinal? Just come on the live, man, and tell me, and ask me, what if we win the Champions League, what I'm going to think about Jerry? Give me this stupid question that never going to happen, this hypothetical that never going to happen. What if Pioli doesn't get on top four? What are you going to do, like? It never happened. They asked me questions in the last 5 years of things that never happened. Paul, come over, man. Just give me one of those stupid questions that I give you an answer, which is the same one. They will never win the Champions League. They will never win the relevant trophy. And I don't give a shit. Even if they win it, they are wrong and they're really bad people. I don't want them in my club.
Shit, Larry, we won't even be in the Champions League next year, so you really ain't got to worry about that type of hypothetical.
Oh no, they're gonna
You
do
got
that.
you got to be in the Champions League to win it.
Nathan, they will find another hypothetical. What if Jerry Cardinale builds the stadium? What are you gonna say? I'm still waiting, man. I'm still waiting for these hypothetical. 20 of them.
The same and the funny thing is the latest news is it's more so Inter and Milan going to be teaming together still. They're going to keep the partnership for the stadium still.
Of course, because I told everyone that it's gonna happen, but they didn't believe me. And I'm fine. I'm fine with it. You know what? I'm fine.
Yo, we got who is here? Rock.
Yo,
What up?
Is that Rock? No, it's not Rock.
Yeah, I'm tuning in for a little bit.
Ah, wrong.
Yeah.
How's it going, man? Are you sad?
Going well, man. No, it's going better now because I get to listen to Liar.
Sorry for you.
First of all, his name is Kratos. You can get his name right.
We haven't heard Kratos in a while, so hearing his voice is like the best thing to happen in the Milan world in months.
Fuck me. That is really bad then.
Yeah.
Situation is really bad.
We need to
Yeah.
get Red John
You're the
Villiers.
best Milan highlight in months, man. God damn.
We need to get Red John Villiers.
Dude, Rajon needs to hide, man. He needs to go. He needs to move to South America, man.
Dude, I mean, Red John is 100% in agreement with you on everything now, so.
Yo,
Not
guys, what's
everything.
up?
Not everything.
I bet,
Yo, what's
dude.
up,
I
man?
bet Red John now
What up?
thinks the top four is a trophy. I bet Red John now thinks the top four is a fucking trophy.
No, he's
Yo,
like
Rock.
super pissed about everything, so. And even admitted to being wrong about a bunch of things, so. I think
Yo,
the best thing
Rock.
Gary did was bring all Milan fans together in their hatred against him.
No. Hold the phone. Hold the phone.
We're all-
Hold the phone.
I don't think he brought them together.
whoever's
No,
out there
I'm
that
not.
still is
You still
supporting
got
Gary, if there's
No,
anyone
no.
out there still supporting Gary,
No, listen.
yo,
you
find
got
God. Find
Red
God.
John said that Maldini won that Scudetto by luck. I can't let that slip. I can't let that.
No, I'm not gonna let that slip, man. I'm gonna go to his fucking house in Germany. I'm gonna kill him if he says it again.
Maldini got every single player to overperform, and even players who are lower level players got them to play out of their skin to win that Scudetto. We performed a miracle.
Imagine Macias. Macias is better than all of our wingers except for Pulisic right now.
It's funny.
Macias was a monster.
It's funny because now everyone's saying, get all these divas and all these arrogant guys out of the club, out of the lineup. Go get simple players. It's like, we had simple players. You guys shit on them too, even though they won a Scudetto. Like, what the fuck? They won it both ways. When we were winning the Scudetto, get all these boring, bland, like Grinta players out of the club. They have nothing to offer. And now that we're losing, get all the divas and the flair and the arrogant players and the pink hair out of our club. It's like, bro, which is it?
Yeah,
It's always the players scapegoating the players. Scapegoat the coach, scapegoat the players, scapegoat the coach, scapegoat the players. Like, holy shit, it's like an endless vicious cycle of stupidity among the Milan fan base. Holy fuck.
Yeah. I mean, Red John has learned a few things. I got to give you that, but some of it, not yet. Not yet. He hasn't crossed the finish line yet.
That Scudetto did have a tinge of luck. Like, that's fine, but we also earned it, so.
I mean, every team has luck throughout the year. Every team has a little bit of luck throughout the year.
Had a tinge.
But we most certainly deserved it.
No,
definitely.
For sure.
That Scudetto was the culmination of 2 or 3 years of work that was done perfectly, and it would have continued to be perfect if Elliot would have sold the fucking club. From the moment Elliot sold the club to that asshole Jerry, then everything started to go down. We still were able to survive the Champions League because we had that mentality.
Even with no money spent. First year Redbird came in, he said, I sat back and I did nothing, and I did it on purpose. And Maldini still managed to fucking squeak through a freaking Champions League and a second place finish.
Yeah.
And a semis.
Nah, not good enough. Get rid of everybody.
Literally overperformed like crazy, dude. With no money, Maldini still managed a Scudetto, a Champions League semis, a second place, albeit far, you know.
But the whole growth from when when the objective was we got to finish in the Europa League, he did it, and that growth process there against Rio Ave, that legendary game, the penalties was amazing. You could see the work that was being done there. He was putting together a group of fucking warriors. Like the team had that mentality, had that special elite mentality. Now it's now it's long gone, brother. It's long gone.
That's what it all boils down to, and it all goes back to is that the goals of Maldini were to succeed on the pitch, and the goals of Gary and Forlani is to succeed in the finances. So,
Yeah.
and the thing was, Maldini also had a lot of success financially as well with the finances in the books. Wages were low. We were getting loans. We weren't spending like crazy. Meanwhile, Gary and Forlani spent 60 million plus on wages and transfer fees for Fonseca, Morata, and Emerson Royale, and all three of them are out of the fucking club within half the season.
Jesus Christ! Half season, they're already out.
Half the season, and Maldini got lambasted by Milan fans for spending not even 30, a little under, for CDK, and they spent 60 mil plus just for those three bums.
By the way, these guys are good at dumping players. By the way,
It's embarrassing.
since they are working with George Mendes, they're getting good at dumping players. They find the players for every garbage we buy.
Guys, Antonio's here. So what's up, Antonio?
You guys, so much is happening. I just want to say, Rock, I need to talk to you soon. We need to have a serious conversation.
Got some updates?
Got a lot of updates. A lot of updates.
Hey!
But Rock, you're a genius, dude. I swear, you're such like. I use your advice, bro. Shit is moving. But
You're
anyways,
welcome, bro.
Did you learn him how to finger goals, man?
no, I haven't. I haven't
You're
used.
not far off.
No,
You got to remember
that's
to
not
rub one
happening.
off first. You got to remember to rub one off first, and then
No,
go to the
no.
next action.
Listen, guys, I'm gonna try to get the top G in here soon. I'm gonna try to get him to join us. But anyways, yeah, like I don't know. I'm just here to listen to you guys at this point. It's just
So what happened, Brock? Are you
what it
giving
is.
him dating advice?
Any advice,
No,
man?
well,
I'm
I
always
don't
here
wanna.
for my boys. Anything they
We're,
need, I got
we're
you.
not gonna talk about. We don't have to talk about that because it's a Milan live. But Rock gave me some advice. And I think things are going pretty well.
About what? I want to know now.
Like dating related.
Oh shit,
He's
dude!
becoming a man. Like he's slowly
Were
becoming a
you
man.
that bad? Or you need a Brock advices, man?
No, I just asked him for his opinion because I was like, I'm just texting someone, and anyways, like,
Jesus Christ.
but anyways,
Larry, you need to join the when we play FIFA. That's where all the real conversations happen, man.
And now I understand why you guys don't do any more lives. Let's do some lives playing FIFA.
yeah, we weren't even live.
Yeah,
This is like
that's right.
serious stuff.
Do you guys have a PlayStation 5? I can join for some FIFA games.
Yeah, you can play with
PS5.
Yeah,
Xbox.
Yeah,
Well, let's
yeah.
play. Play tonight. Play tonight. I can play.
No, tonight I want to sleep, man.
I can't play today.
We were up
Yeah,
till 5 a.m.
weekends,
talking,
bro.
man.
Weekends, bro. Weekends.
Fridays.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Fridays.
I can do Friday. I can do Friday.
FIFA Fridays.
Actually, I don't know if I can do Friday anymore. We'll see.
Hey!
Oh!
Hey! Dang.
Breaking news,
He's gonna
man.
be in bed from Friday to Sunday, man. We'll see you on Sunday, my boy.
No, bro, you're fucking Rock. What the fuck? I'm a good kid.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, man.
Yo,
We're not
Gary
gonna
is
see
a
you
war
on Friday.
criminal, man. Gary is committing human rights violations against Milan fans. Seriously.
War crimes. He's worse than never mind.
Yeah, he's worse than that guy. You know who?
Who is that guy? There's a lot of war crime at the moment,
All of them.
and used to be.
He's worse than all of them combined.
Jeez. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna be really sad, Antonio, if I see you on Friday, man. Now that I know this.
No, I haven't. All right. I'm not talking about this anymore. Stop lying. You're bad, man. I'm not sharing any details on the live.
That's okay. I'm just saying I'm gonna be really sad if I see you Friday playing FIFA, man.
Listen, I might have to play FIFA. It depends on when I schedule it. But
He has to give us an update.
Oh,
man.
so it depends on you now. I see.
We'll see you at like 3 a.m., bro.
we haven't chosen an exact date yet, but I'm not telling you any.
We
I'm not
haven't
telling
chosen. So you have
We.
communicated. Nice. All right.
What are you talking about? We just decide. Be dominant, man. Don't be like Furlani.
damn, top G Laird over here.
Like you're
Stand
definitely
up.
like most wanted over there. I don't know what you're doing, but
Send her a message, or I don't know, him, whatever you're into, man. Just send a message.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
I'm actually inclusive. I didn't say it to take a
I know
dig.
you're a Wokey,
We
but
know, we
that
know.
shit doesn't stand here.
Imagine Liar's Hinge account,
Whoa,
dude.
whoa, whoa,
Liar's
whoa,
Hinge is
whoa.
probably insane.
Dude, you wanna see it?
Dude, I can't imagine it. It's probably just ridiculous. So
It's
many
just crazy,
messages.
man. It's just crazy. It's just nuts. Honestly, man. It's been the best time of my life. I don't know why. I guess the fact that Milan is going so bad is giving me the energy for other stuff.
For real. And you got to take out your frustration as well.
Exactly, that's another thing.
Remember the advice, Antonio. Remember the advice, yeah?
Once the time comes, bro, you know
I
what to
remember.
do.
I
You
don't
know
think
what
I'm
to
ever
do.
gonna. I don't think I'm ever
Look
gonna
for
go
a
for.
bathroom. Look for a
I'm never.
bathroom.
What is that, man?
Yo, listen,
We're just talking here.
listen. The advice.
And it needs to be at least 3 hours, Antonio. At least 3 hours. You don't want to be too tired.
Listen, the advice that you guys, especially Rock, the detailed advice that he gave me, I don't think I'm ever gonna forget that. I think it's burned into my mind at this point.
Good
Uh,
stuff.
Jeez.
dude was giving like descriptions, dude. Like,
Good stuff. Good stuff.
but I'm a good kid. I'm a good kid, and I take things slow, and I'm just saying like things are progressing. But let's not talk about this anymore because if we're talking about Milan,
Okay,
Hey,
okay, tell me something about AC Milan.
Guys, he's about to.
Wait. Joel said you're about to make your debut. I'm fucking dead, bro. That's funny as fuck.
Oh, guys.
He's gonna have
Joel's
a
like,
Joao Felix debut, bro, and then Joao Felix the next 3 games. Unfortunately, after that.
So, Antonio, tell me something about AC Milan. You don't want to talk about your next date or whatever is that.
give me 1 sec.
Do you need a second as well?
Guido's coming in.
Guida's coming in to tell me
Please,
how good
nobody say
Mota is.
Teo Hernandez, please.
No, I want to hear from Guido how good Thiago Mota is as a coach, man.
Hey, I mean, but if you think about it though, Thiago Motta, Juventus got a result when we didn't. All the Italian teams that got kicked out, at least they, you know, picked up some sort of result in the next game.
Last
We're the
time
ones who didn't.
I checked the standings, Lair, Juventus is above us.
Yeah, so I mean, you
Still
can
is
say that.
Juventus,
With
man.
their number 1 defender out injured, their number 1 midfield signing not playing, and their star striker not playing. They're still ahead of us.
Still, Thiago Mota is not that good. Guido was trying to say.
Yeah, but Fonseca's worse. And Conceição's on fraud watch.
Nah, he is fraud, dude. He already showed to be fraud.
He's
How
on
can you
big
not be
time fraud
fraud?
watch.
Listen.
Conceição.
After you lose to Dinamo Zagreb and
Conceição.
Feyenoord, there's no more.
Bro, I promise you that if Inter gets 2 red cards against Feyenoord, they're still gonna win.
Yeah.
Guys, should we have kept Fonseca?
What?
No.
I mean, it's the same. It's the same damn thing at this point. I mean,
At least
we have
Fonseca was cooking in the Champions League.
What is this obsession with Portugal, bro?
It's George Mendes, man. It's George Mendes bringing his boys.
We're
Yeah, he's running the
obsessed.
show. He's running the show behind
Holy
the
shit.
scenes.
He's our sporting director, man.
We're literally obsessed.
well,
Fucking hell, bro.
I mean,
Redbird.
we were the French national team. We might as well go ahead and go to the
Oh,
fucking
that's
Portuguese
another guy.
national team.
And Moncada, dude. What the hell? What is Moncada done, guys? Remember how people were telling me
Bro,
that it was
I
all
told you who was
Moncada?
Roy.
Remember
Remember,
when
Roy?
people were saying, it's not Maldini? It's not, yeah, Guido. They called him Maldini.
Uh-huh.
Guido was one of them.
Can someone
Managgio.
please tell me the amazing breakout young star that Moncada has brought? Like, who is it?
His how's it called? Musa. Somebody told me don't sleep on him.
Oh my god. Is that like who
Remember,
is it? I'm waiting still.
because remember, these are the same guys who also didn't want Tonali.
There was a
Maldini
guy
was the
from
one who had to
Brazil that was
fight for
telling
him.
me don't sleep on Musa, man. Everyone is sleeping on Musa.
Damn.
Rock, I
God
love you,
damn.
man. I love you.
I know. Fucking Musa.
Hey, like, what position you play in FIFA?
We're doing the actual thing, the
Clubs.
11.
Yeah, clubs. We play
Yeah,
pro clubs.
yeah.
I don't know. Any position is fine. I never played that one, so I'm happy to contribute. I can play better than Emerson Royale on the right wing, by the way.
You don't even need to touch your controller for that.
Exactly. And I'm still gonna get a better performance than him because the AI will do everything.
He basically played like an AI. Holy shit.
Like a bot.
Yeah, he literally played like a bot.
Oh man, I'm gonna
So who's
cry.
gonna be the scapegoat? Because they're running out of scapegoats here. Like Fonseca. Is it
No,
gonna
no,
be
no, no, no.
Conceição? Is it
There's
gonna be who is it gonna be? Because
Gabi is still
that's how they
there, bro.
operate.
Gabi is still there. We still have plenty of Italians to blame
Well,
shit
what are
on,
they
right?
saying? What are the scapegoaters saying? Are they still going on with Fernandez?
Of course. I mean, who
Oh
else?
no! They're going with Manyan Leao, right?
For
Instead
every
of
for
Because those are the ones who are being said that they're going to be sold in the summer.
the fact that you're able to predict that so quickly just shows like the situation, bro.
You know what? I want to cry right now because the year we finished, we played the semifinal against Inter. I was like, oh my God, Maldini will get a bit of money and add few players on this team and we'll be back on track to challenge for the title. And these motherfuckers gave him nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, they fired him.
Nothing.
They gave
The
him
fire.
something. They gave him his marching orders.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck me, man. I'm like they destroyed. They sold every player than Maldini.
They
You
destroyed
know,
us.
all the team that Maldini built. You know what I
And
mean?
everyone they kept from Maldini is, I mean, they're super
Underperforming.
demotivated. They're demoralized. They never recovered. I feel like from that. It's hard to
No.
recover from your best friend, your mentor, your boss getting sacked like that. It's very hard to recover. If that happens at a company, you're gonna underperform.
all right. So do you
Eh,
guys think that if you have a team where nobody ever had that relationship with Maldini, they all had the Furlani relationship, do you
No,
think
because
that's
they
going to
still
be
need to be tethered to something. They still need to be tethered to a leader, to
okay?
someone
Okay.
with core values, someone with integrity, someone with
yeah.
respect. That dude had global respect. Like they don't
Yeah,
have
that's
that
the
right now.
thing.
Ibra's a
Yeah.
horrible anchor. He's not a good anchor.
Terrible.
He's disconnected from the club. He literally in that
Yeah.
interview, the most recent one, mentioned like 20 times, I work for Redbird, not for Milan. I get paid by Redbird,
Oh,
not by Milan.
oh,
Like how many times do you want to mention that, bro? Like
Jesus. I'm glad I don't fucking pay attention to
not
Maldini.
really a great like message to get across. Basically disconnecting himself from Milan as much as he possibly can with every answer. It's like that's not what
Right,
we
right.
wanted to. That's not what we wanted to hear, dude.
Yeah, it's literally
He's
it's literally taking the opposite route from what Maldini was doing. We literally gone the opposite direction.
Yeah. Well, Gary said it. Like he told us, like just people didn't listen. He said, "I want no emotional connection with the players. This is a
Yep.
business. Everybody is for sale. Everybody has the right price." Like he literally told us from the very beginning,
Yeah.
this is not a passion, family, loving, kumbaya thing we're doing here. This is fucking business. That's it.
That's right.
Hell, Roy, remember,
Fuck
Roy, you
yeah.
said in the very beginning that they've been very transparent this entire
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. They have. They've said exactly what they're going to do and how they're going to do it, and they at least they are men of their words.
Yeah. I mean, they've not once
So
have they
Gary's
mentioned winning
honest and
titles.
trustworthy, man. Gary's honest and trustworthy.
Yeah, he is. He
you
is.
can rely on his word, man. He's a man of his word.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm not talking to the Milan fans until we win." He said that like 2.5 months ago. He's a man of his word, bro. He's a man of his word. That boy is MIA, bro. Where the fuck is Gary? We're never gonna hear from him again, bro.
Wait, did he win? Did he speak when we won the Mickey Mouse Cup?
I
I
don't
don't think
know.
so.
Actually, that's a good
The
point. I don't
Super
know if he
Mickey
did.
Cup?
The
All
Donald
I know
Duck.
is the quote. I'm not saying anything to the Milan fans until we win. I still remember that quote, and I literally have not heard from that guy since.
What an idiot! What an idiot! God
Crazy,
bless
man.
him.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
He hates to lose as well. So
Hates to lose. He must be hating life right now.
oh God.
What do you think, Roth, of Paratici of a DS? You think that it can make a difference?
It's a good question. Like they've done so much damage. I don't know if it's irreparable or like I don't know the extent of the rot that they've. Maybe. I mean, they're gonna hire someone, right? I mean, that's one. That's a good option. What were the other two options? There was the Lazio, former Lazio guy, Tare or whatever. Who else? There was two
Paratici?
more. There was like four names that they're considering. But
Okay, Tare,
anyways, in general,
Iglitare,
who?
Iglitare,
Yeah,
the
Iglitare.
former Lazio guy,
Yeah.
um, Paratici,
Uh huh.
and then a guy that worked for Atletico Madrid,
Okay.
and then some other guy I can't remember.
Yeah, I mean, we have to see how they work. I don't know enough about how these guys work. Like to me, our team, like the person needs to emulate as much of Maldini style as possible. They have to be someone who's at
But
the
they
training
can, bro.
ground. They
But
have to be
bro,
someone at the very minimum. They won't be able to replicate or emulate his aura or his history or what he symbolizes. Like that's impossible. But like the way he approached his work every day at Milanello, like constantly around the team, constantly
Oh,
with the team, always talking to the players. Like it has to be someone like that. Has to be someone like that.
what happened
Some
to Clint? I mean,
speaking,
the thing is, like, I don't think they can, like, those DSs are they like that? I don't even know if they're like that or not. I don't know.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know enough about them. Like I don't know
I mean,
how they conduct their
they
work.
they can be like that, but still, five Champions League winner Maldini is hard to replicate. You can still listen to these DS. They have history in football. They've been ex-football players, understand the psychology of the player when they are down or they're not performing. But still, when Maldini, a legend, the best defender ever, uh, tells you something, you believe in that more
Yeah.
than
Yeah,
when Tare or anyone else tells you. So it's hard to get someone as good as Maldini.
we're talking about like
I know this is insane to say, but honestly, I really truly would if I were Redbird, and I've seen other companies do this who have made big moves, but then took them back. You've seen PayPal, you've seen OpenAI, you've seen a lot of companies. They made a mistake when they hired their top performer, and they begged for them to come back under better
yeah.
conditions, and they do come back. Like I think they should at least try, at least attempt it.
I would try to do that if I
If he
was
says no, he says no. Like, what's the risk? What's the harm in that? If he says yes, it's a huge boon for everyone, for the whole fan base, for the organization, for the players that you currently have. Like, you can only benefit if he were to come back. So why not try?
I will never
yeah.
say yes, dude.
yeah, because under better circumstances, I mean the team has already been like ripped to shreds. Like it's gonna take a long, long time. Like we haven't found any replacements for Benacer. We haven't found any replacements for Kessie. We haven't found any replacements for Tonali. Like, bro, the whole engine is gone. Like you can't even find replacements for these guys in most leagues in general. And we had three. Like,
Well,
bro, it's gonna be impossible, bro. And you already
yeah.
know Liao and Teo,
On the,
like, no, it's just not
but
happening, bro.
but on the Maldini topic, like people have asked him in interviews, and he said, "I'll never say no to Milan. Like the bridge isn't
Mm,
burned. I'll never say no to Milan." So he never said he would never come back. He never said that. Even with these owners, they've asked him that. He said, "I'd never say no to Milan. My number one like priority is Milan and nothing else." So
But I agree. If I was Jerry, that's what I would do.
that would
I
be the
would like
smartest thing. At least he can
I'd get
attempt.
on my knees,
Yeah.
apologize, say I'm sorry, I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah, I listened to the wrong
So
people. I listened to the wrong people. Maybe fire Furlani as well. Like what in the,
yeah.
you know,
Well, that is.
just do the right thing, man.
And then give him a good partner like he had with Masada, whatever, and then a CEO that is there to make sure that Maldini is heard and his ideas are heard. Because I mean, even if Gazidis was bad, and he had his negative things. He took a lot of credit for things that he shouldn't have taken credit for. But Gazidis was at least able to see that Maldini was doing good things, so he was able to redirect the direction that Elliot wanted to take it by convincing them. No, look, I think Maldini's actually doing the right thing. Let's stick with Pioli. Let's get Ibra. Let's get Kaya. Let's let him develop these players. Blah blah. Because they didn't want to do that. Actually, they wanted to get rid of Maldini too. They wanted Ragnick to come in and do all that shit. So at least Gazidis was able to see that Maldini was doing the right thing. So if we get a CEO that knows how to work with Maldini and the owner, bro, it's done. You know, then we're good.
Yep. Yep.
We're Gucci again.
We're
That'll be
Gucci.
the best thing they can do is bring Maldini and Masada, fire Forlani, and maybe Moncada or Ibra maybe, and
No, they need
then
to do. They need to do one thing. They need to sell the club. Can they
and
please
sign
fuck
Tonali
off?
and
Can
re-sign
they
Tonali.
just
Straight
fuck
up.
off?
Yeah, I'm
Sell the
crashing
club
out.
and fuck off.
Crashing out.
Yo,
I'm crashing
Crash
out,
out,
yo.
Clint.
Clint,
Crash out, Clint.
Oh,
Crash
Crashing
is
the
out.
that
fuck
Clint?
out. Bro, yo,
Clint, my
Nathan, where the
man.
fuck you been at? Bro, where the fuck you been at, boy?
Hey,
Where the fuck you been at?
I've been here. I was just
Bro,
taking a little time off.
rumor has it that, some broads kidnap you, boy. That you're trying to bring somebody home. And like your girl got mad. And you about to get chopped off, boy. They're about
Nah,
to dump
nah.
you at the border. They're about to dump you at the border with a truck. Stop playing.
No, I was just taking a break from everything. That's all it
just
was.
No, that's
celebrating.
needed, bro. With this shit, man. I've been watching. I mean, I went back to watching hockey, bro. That's how depressed I am, bro.
Hockey.
Straight
Oh,
up.
Jeez.
My
that
team
turns
is
it
actually
on,
doing
man.
good. My team is actually doing good. Like
Down
hockey
What's your
and
team?
bad.
football. Hockey have
What's your
been
team?
on the
What's your
Capitals.
team?
The Capitals. Washington Capitals. Um,
Okay.
Hockey and football. It's like American football I've been focused on, bro. It's just it's
Clint, I thought you were
sad.
from Ivory Coast, man. What has to do okay with you, mate?
What you know from I was born in America, bro. I got both backgrounds, bro. The same way you share Albania and Italy. It's the same way
Still,
I
you're
share
not
United States
Canadian,
of
man.
America.
You're still not Canadian. You're still
I'm
not
American.
Canadian.
I'm American. I'm American. I mean, to be honest, I've been American all my life, but of course, my parents were from Ivory Coast, and I spent time
I'm
there. So,
kidding, man. I'm kidding. I'm taking a
but
piss. You
no,
can
but
watch hockey, man.
dog, it's bro, I don't know where to
You
start,
gotta watch
son.
arm
Come on,
wrestling,
Clint,
bro.
It's
Arm
Just
wrestling.
shit.
bravo, Roy, bravo, Clint. Go ahead and say your piece, bro. I need to hear what
Come
you
on,
think
say it,
about
say it.
everything.
Come on,
This
Give
give
me
it.
that
is
Pioli out, Clint. Give me that Pioli out.
Don't let Clint
man.
deflect with humor, bro. Don't let him
No,
deflect. Tell us how you feel.
no, hey yo, guys, like no. Truly speaking, though, it's like, it's almost like you know when you play Ultimate Football and you just try to like you on FIFA and
He got censored, man. He got censored.
thi-
Doge is on his
thi-
ass.
this is no. I mean, y'all can hear me now. Yeah, I know. Doge is on
Yeah.
my ass for real. Yo, hey, yo, don't fall into the conspiracies, and then them CIA people are gonna come at me and say like, "Oh, I'm really in the government." Like, that ain't stuff. But
Go
bro, I
ahead.
mean,
I
this
think we
team,
can hear
Yeah,
you now.
sure.
yeah, this team got no chemistry, bro. It's just sad to see, bro. It's almost like you used a 5-year-old to just put a team up together and just go and get the guys. Like they brought the guys at the time where we don't need them, where they don't answer our needs, right? We needed a striker last year. Don't get me wrong, we did. You still needed a striker, but at the time, like they brought people like Jimenez and all that, it's like the train already sailed. I mean, there's another problem that opens. It's almost like you put a band-aid on one thing, and then something else opens up, and like, yo, but you guys need to get this. And it's like the whole thinking behind this. It's anybody that's rational enough, bro. You cannot defend this type of like stupidity that they're doing. Like from them picking Fonseca at the beginning of the year, all the guys that you guys brought. literally y'all made them go like less than before half of the season, right? From Morata, Emerson Royale, y'all try to get rid of him. So
Tried to
what was
sell
your thinking when
Pavlovich.
you were getting these? Yeah, what was your thinking when you were getting these guys? And then you try to get rid of Pavlovich, but you weren't really getting a defender in. So what is the thinking behind this, right? And then I see a statement from Ibra. He's telling me that like, okay, he said he's an agent of Redbird. He does not work for Milan. So he's an investor. So he doesn't really care. And making statements like that shows you that you're not fully committed. That when this shit crumbles, like it has nothing to do with me. And it's just, bro, it's just depressing. I don't know who else feels like that, but watching Milan gives me nothing. And I love this team to death, but watching this current state of this team, it's like, bro, you might as well put all the youngsters. All the youngsters. And I'm looking at what they're doing with Kamada. They're fumbling the bag with that kid. I mean, I feel like the kid is regressing. At
He
this point, you
scored
might as well let him
yesterday,
go.
Clint. He scored for
Ciao,
the.
guys. I'm gonna have dinner. Ciao.
All right,
Later.
he scored
Yeah, man.
with the Futuro yesterday.
Yeah, but even that
A
whole
nice goal.
Futuro thing, it's turned out to be a waste. To be
Yeah,
honest with you, because
yeah.
what's been the proper development of these players? It feels like it's just like roster fill. I just get these youngsters over there just to fill the roster. What's the clear path to develop these kids?
Well,
As we thought it would have been.
you see that they're going to be apparently replacing Bonero with Odo.
It doesn't matter. It's late. It's late. I
Yeah.
mean, this is mid-season. So what exactly, like, what are the objectives? I'm really curious. When they're coming
And
in, what are the objectives?
also the DS hire for that Milan Futuro was ridiculous. Just Ibra's friend, it was like, really? This American guy that's got nothing to do with Serie A is going to go into Serie C, where you probably need to know even more about Italian
Yeah.
Oh
football.
yeah, yeah.
What is he doing working for Milan, this guy?
I have no idea. I mean, at this point, I have no idea. I mean, you can come and tell us how Jerry wants to win and all that stuff, but he needs to come out. The president of this club or the owner of this club needs to come out and make a statement and and reassure the fans. Give an interview. Give an interview to local Italian news instead of spending your time in fucking America, bro. You own an Italian team. You're not supposed to be in these forums. They don't give a shit. But it proves what I said from the beginning. I said Americans are good at marketing, which I knew we would succeed with that. But when it comes out from a sporting perspective, and I restate again, anybody that follows American sport, I've been following American sports since I was a kid. Most of American sport owners that behave like Jerry, they just suck. Because most of American sport owners that are successful in America, they put like the sport, like the entities that are capable in these sports. So a basketball dude will put basketball guys around, right? I'll take an example of my team, my football team, which is the Washington Commanders, right? We had an owner that was shitty, didn't know what was going on. He was trying to do things until he brought the new owners that came in, they brought properly scouts, properly football American guys that know what they know what to do. And our first year, we made it to the championship. It's not hard to follow that footprint. Jetty, you want to be successful, bring football people in place, bro. Get a proper sporting director. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Who's all these guys? Nobody has a title. It shows me already the stuff is convoluted in terms of roles at the higher echelon, and it reflects on the pitch. It reflects on the pitch, and they see it. You gotta be rational, bro. Like, if you try to argue that and you can be partisan shit, it's not us trying to just shit on ownership or any of that, man. As rational, I can use my brain and I can look at it, bro. This is not looking good, and the results are showing it. And you can show the confusion of the players on the pitch. I don't think that Theo and Odyssey, they want to lose or they're shitty or they're not good. Yes, we can say that however we want, but it starts from the top, bro. When the top is not structured properly, I mean, it reflects down bad, and you just see it. It's not even for bringing.
We lost. Can you guys hear Clint?
Nah, he cut
Yo,
out.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey guys,
See that,
I have a special guest.
Oh no, Guido.
Guido, come on, Guido.
I have no words, man. What I saw lately, I don't know. I don't know how to say nothing really.
Come on, tell us, Guido. Tell us.
Listen,
Tell us.
even Cardinale quit. Did you hear Cardinale anymore? I don't think he's showing up anymore. Listen,
What you say? No,
after I
you're
saw
gonna tell when we
Ibrahimovic
win.
without the ponytail, I cannot watch soccer anymore. I'm sorry.
Oh, he cut his ponytail?
You
Well, I
see,
don't know.
you see when he loses his hair.
I didn't see that.
You guys didn't see, you guys talked, didn't see Ibrahimovic on an interview, on a conference, without the
No,
ponytail.
if I see Ibra, I go to the next page. I don't watch. I
Besides,
don't watch what he says.
I mean, at least Conceição can speak Italian. That's all he can do. He has a good son. That's it.
That's it.
I thought Conceição would be good, and I want him in the summer, but there is no solution in that team. I don't know, man. But for sure, we were playing better soccer with Fonseca than with him. No, when
That's
Fonseca
crazy.
was figuring out, and he put a Teo and Leo on the bench, we were playing much better. We won many more games, and then they kicked him out. So when he was figuring, because they got scared, I think it's like you ever watch the movie with the Lino Banfi, the Aristoteles. You guys
No,
ever watch L'Allenatore nel Pallone? Watch that movie. The same
that's not
shit.
an international
Look at
movie, man.
look at Guido with his 1950 movies. Nobody watched that, man.
It's Italian movies.
1950 movie.
It's
I
like
bet you
like the
Liar not there.
70s.
Liar Roy, they know Italian, so they.
I've watched it. I watched Lino Banfi and the 5-5 formation.
Do you
I've
remember?
watched it.
Yeah. But do you remember when you want to buy? You want to buy Maradona? Oh, Maradona! They want to go Serie B. That's what we're doing, I think.
Uh,
Listen, okay, you guys talk always the same thing. So let's have another topic. Do you
Okay, here we go.
guys like Kai Walker? Now, if you guys watch all the Milan games, now you tell me if this guy is a right back. That guy plays a right back, or he
He's
plays.
not. He
He came
can't.
he's
to
not a right back.
he came to us because he's too wife. That's why he came to us. He want to escape
Thank you.
England. That's the
That's
only
what I
reason.
said. That's exactly what I said.
I said he came to Milan because he wanted more fresh pussy.
Yeah, that's
That's
what I.
what I said.
Ask Antonio. That's what I said when we got it.
Yeah, Antonio.
Antonio's busy looking for pussy as well, so I
Oh,
can't blame
that
him.
guy. All the games he played. Oh, finally we got a right back. Finally we got a right back. Are you fucking kidding me? He doesn't do nothing. Doesn't cross. Even in the defense, he sucks.
Guido, that's what I said. He doesn't do Calabria at least goes up the
Calabria.
field and
No.
shoots and crosses. At least he shoots and crosses. Kyle Walker literally sits there and does nothing. He just sits back and does
Yeah.
nothing.
What the fuck we need that guy for?
Right. Like all I heard was Calabria can't do this, he can't do that. And then Kyle Walker comes and he literally does absolutely nothing.
Listen, I tell you, many lives ago, maybe 2-3 years ago, the soccer team got to be made an experienced center back, an experienced midfielder, and experienced number 9. Then all the players around, they got to fucking run. So they got to be young, hungry. That's how you build the team. We got rid of all the Tonali, all the young Milan players. How come every team they go, they're good? All the Italian players. Every team they go, they do good. How the heck is possible?
Are you
Because we
asking
are
me?
run
Who
by
are you asking?
frauds. We are run by frauds.
The management foreign, everybody's foreign, the coach is foreign, the manager's foreign, everybody's foreign. I want a
I said
freaking
frauds.
Italian on my team. That's what I want.
Bravo, Guido.
I said frauds. Frauds. Not
Imagine
foreign. Frauds.
Portuguese, English. What the fuck are English players? We never had in history. Even now, the best English team, they got the foreign players. They don't have the fucking English. Who's so fucking good in England? Bellingham went to Madrid.
Woo!
Bellingham went to Madrid. Who's the best English player? Where are they?
Minchia.
They're all away. The few good they have, the shit come to Milan. Please.
The best English players are Tomori, Loftus Cheek, Walker, and Tammy Abraham.
I think Trump was doing the resort at Gaza. I think the resort at Milan, not at Gaza.
Oh Jesus.
I mean, where do we
They
go?
can
I mean,
call Milan Resort,
where
AC
do you
Milan.
guys where do you
Oh, and
guys
guess
think?
what? Oh, hey, guys, I gotta repent myself. When I heard we were buying a Mexican offender, I wanted to cry. Guess what? That guy's the best player right now. I wanted to cry when we got a Mexican offender.
Why?
Remember
Why?
the
Why would you
history of
cry?
soccer? How many Mexican offender you guys remember? You know who's the best Mexican scorer? Chicharito.
Damn. Yo,
I'm not
where's
racist. I got lots of Mexican friends,
where's
but I always
Joel? Where's
tell.
Joel?
Oh,
Joel's gonna
guess
get pissed
what? That
off.
guy's the best right now. Every game he score a goal, even though he doesn't know how to play soccer, but he
No,
score
listen,
goals.
listen, 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 listen,
Listen, Inzaghi, people
listen,
Inzaghi, he couldn't even stop the ball, but he was scoring goals. I don't care.
listen. These guys got the most profitable, marketable American player and the most marketable Mexican player.
Yeah,
There's a
Captain
reason.
America.
There's a reason why they got Jimenez. Jimenez is gonna make them tons of
Oh
money.
yeah,
Somebody
yeah. Did you
somebody
hear? Did you
hold on,
hear
hold on,
about the
Guido,
Mexican? Did you hear
Hold
about
on.
the Mexican TV? They were going
Hold on.
nuts.
Yeah, hold on.
Yes, Mexicans are gonna.
I have a question, right? I have a question. Y'all explain to me, what does Black History Month, as much pro black as I
Bro,
am,
Clint, we talked about
what
this
does
too.
Black History Month has to fucking do with Milan, bro? Like,
Bro,
what does that have
not
to
just no,
do
no, no, Clint, that's the wrong question. Not with Milan, but with Italy and
with
Europe as
Italy
a
as a
whole.
as a whole, bro? Like, what is this shit, bro? What is this?
I think
Europe doesn't even know what Black History Month is,
Bro,
and
what is
Hey
this?
that's what they.
guys,
Oh, bro, like, what the fuck is this
oh
shit, bro?
I don't like Benacer.
Oh,
By Magic
uh-oh,
Ciallanogo, che
uh-oh.
sì e Tonali, we got rid of them all. And the funny part, we only sold Tonali, we didn't sell nobody.
I
Tonali is the
love
only one
how
they
Guido
sold.
yeah,
is
because
avoiding all the
he's
political
Italian.
questions. I
He's
like that.
Italian, Guido. That's why they don't want Italians on the team. That's all it is.
Even though, I feel bad. Fofana was doing okay. This guy comes and now they say he don't like him. At least he was doing okay. I mean, he's not Tonali, but he was doing okay. This guy put him on the bench already. I think they have a deal. But I don't know if they. Someday I don't agree with you guys. If these people don't want, you say you want to make money. They only want to think about money. They're losing everything. How the fuck they gonna make money?
Mm, they're
Because
making money.
Guido,
Yeah,
They're
they
because
can
making
sell
money.
Guido,
Leao, Hernandez, and Magnan. And then next year, what they gonna sell? My ass? I don't know.
But as long as there's cash flow, it doesn't matter. It
yeah,
doesn't matter.
yeah, it
Yeah,
won't
yeah. But
matter.
if you keep losing, sooner or later they're gonna lose everything because.
Okay, but Guido, what did Scaroni say just a
Where
few
are the
months ago?
Mexican? Where are the Mexican now? They were watching TV for once in their life.
No, no,
What they
but
gonna
listen,
watch now?
Guido, Scaroni, the only guy that is straightforward right away, said that Milan, what they're
Scaroni.
trying to do, listen, the mission is trying to make Milan profitable regardless of results.
Yeah, yeah, but without a little result, you cannot be profitable.
Yeah, but Guido, you gotta understand if we have the best American, the best Mexican, the best Portuguese, the best French players, it doesn't matter what position you're gonna be because those countries, the fans are gonna buy the jerseys.
What we
So it
play?
doesn't matter.
Monopoly? What we play?
Well, that's what it is, though. I
That's
mean, it
what
doesn't
they're
matter
doing.
what
Yeah,
position.
No.
they are. They are playing Monopoly. Yeah.
Escantonio, when I saw Escantonio, when I saw Joao Felix, Pulisic, and Reinders. Reinders, the only one decent, we fucking him up because now he's got to be, he don't know what position he got to play. So, guess what? He scored again. He's the only one that can, a midfield can score a goal. So, contest, what's his name? What's
That's
that? Felix, Gatto Felix. That guy, there gotta be a reason. Listen, when he touched the ball, I told them when I saw him the first time, oh my God, this guy. Well, everybody knows him. They pay 127 million in Atletico Madrid. So he's 26. Why everybody push him away? He goes Barcelona, they don't want it. One of them, they don't want it. Everywhere they go, he don't want it. The Italian coach don't want it, Chelsea. So why? There got to be a reason why. Now I know the reason. That guy played by himself, first of all. He may even do some assists, but still, I don't know. Man.
Guido, there is worse. Guido, there is worse. Imagine being Red John watching Diaz scoring goals in Champions League for Real Madrid. So somebody's having a worse time.
Wait, what?
Somebody's having a worse time in life. So don't worry, man.
Diaz to fix the game for Madrid away. He got on the field.
And Red John is watching that on a fucking TV, and he's like crying.
Okay, this comment. Listen to this comment. Raga, calma, 2 anni fa eravate contenti di Redbird. That's fucking bullshit.
Hey, translate it, bro, because I don't know what that means.
This guy is confusing us with Martino, man, and the other guys in New York. Oh, man. I'm not Fabio. Non so Fabio. You're confusing, man.
Translate it, Roy.
He's saying that, relax. 2 years ago, you guys were happy about Redbird.
Jesus Christ! You're definitely confusing us with somebody.
You're
else,
in the wrong channel, man.
You're
Go
in the
back.
wrong channel, bro.
Oh, Fonseca with Leon is killing, man.
I think he's trolling. He's
on the wrong channel, man.
You gotta be trolling, bro.
I don't sign from New Jersey, man. You're on the wrong channel, man.
Yeah.
Fonseca, man. Hey, I cannot wait Calabria to score to us. I'm really dreaming about Calabria score a goal. I really hope he score a goal.
I
cannot wait to score. I cheer for Calabria, not Bologna, for Calabria. You tell me we can Walker, Garrido, Calabria, all the Italian guys.
Oh my God! Imagine if that happens.
You can buy 5 Calabria with the price of Walker. How much Walker makes a year?
Dude, you are one of them that was shitting on Calabria. Guido, shut the fuck up, man.
Me?
Honestly, man. Yes, you. So please.
Hey, where you been? Fucking, you're on a jet lag. What's wrong with you, man?
Dude, I've been here when you were saying this shit. Dude.
No.
What are you talking about?
Like Calabria.
What? Hey, was like,
Calabria
man.
was the start of when we won the league. Was it the start or not?
I know that.
I know that.
You forgot that, but I knew that.
At least the Calabria goes to the middle of the field. He can try to shoot.
Yeah, and you were crying about that. You were saying, "Oh, why Pioli is doing this bullshit of bringing the right back on the middle of the field?" You were crying about that. Calabria is an idiot.
I said, why
losing
you
the
put
ball.
a fucking Krunic for the center D? That's what Pioli did. You should have put Bartesaghi. We don't have the other team in Europe. They play kids 16 years old. We don't have the balls to put 18, 20 years old on the field. We have no balls. I thought the experience. No, Gabbia was doing good. Gabbia disappeared. What is Gabbia? What happened with Gabbia?
Because Gabbia made one mistake. For 6 months, he made one mistake, so he has to be benched now.
Yeah, with that field, there was shit.
But you already know, Guido. Like we said, they don't. If it's Italian, then you can do without it. Meanwhile, Tomori, Chow,
I know you guys don't even.
They make mistakes all the time, but
you guys don't even.
Benched.
Now you guys don't want to even talk about Hernandez, huh?
Nah, well, Guido, you tell us about
No. I'm not scapegoating Teo. I'm not scapegoating Teo. For me, Teo. Listen. I want to hear what you say about Teo, but I'm just going to say this. For me, for Milan, it is impossible right now to get a player the quality of Teo and the age of Teo.
Do you want exactly. I can tell you 20 players.
That's a great point. That's a great point, Roy.
Are you kidding me? Okay, you got time. What do you guys do all day? Go watch every game that we play this year, and go check how many points is caused by Teo we lost. We will be freaking fighting with Napoli. How shit we are. We are shit. The ownership is shit. The managing is shit. And we will be fighting with them. Everything we lost was his fault. Yeah, then he scored 1 goal. He spin the ball around. You don't even know how to score that goal. Went over the goalkeeper. Please. You see, Angelino with the fucking Roma, he put a 300 cross a game. We bought the guy that he can only do header. Yeah, sometimes he can shoot. He put on the field Abram, and the guy and Jimenez. We didn't put one cross in the area. One cross. Leao is crossing. Please, it's all upside down. Our team. Now we can talk about the manager, the ownership. I agree with you guys. But talking about the pitch, the football, the course, whatever you call the fucking field. What the heck we do? We do everything, bro. You put two offenders in the front. You don't cross the ball. Walker, he was looking at the guy. First of all, you look like what's the show, the cartoon? The guy that was running with. What's the guy that was running with the neck? He's with the neck like
What are you talking about? You started with Teo, now you're talking about Walker.
the
What are you
coyote,
doing
the
here, man?
coyote.
People are leaving
Willie Coyote.
People are leaving people are leaving the fucking video here, the live, because you're losing it.
Listen, that guy cannot put. Since he came to Italy, he didn't put one cross in the area.
No,
What
let's just
fucking right back is that?
Walker. What about Theo? What about
Theo
Theo?
suck, man. Please.
I love Teo, man. I love Teo, and
Theo
that
can
is gonna
play
be
with my friends. Maybe when it comes to Giulianova, Gianpaolo can teach him something. Gianpaolo's
Teo will go.
brother can
Teo
teach him
will go
something.
to a big team. Teo will go to a big team and win everything. So I'm happy for him.
Yeah, because
At least
they
for
don't
that.
need him. He's an extra there. For us, he got to count. He goes to Madrid, they got Mendy,
yeah.
they got 300 players. They got young kids really good. We don't have shit. We don't put them on the field.
Yeah, sure,
We got a
sure.
guy. Where is the guy?
No,
The kid?
hey,
Where is the
but
kid
if
from
Real
Romania?
Madrid,
Where is he from?
if Real Madrid
Kerkets.
only,
Where is
but if
Kerkets? Huh? Where is Kerkets?
Yeah, tell me what it
Guido,
is.
Guido, but if Real Madrid only had Mendes would struggle too now.
Who? Mendes. Who are you talking about? Mendy?
Mendy.
Mendy is not good, huh?
Yeah, we don't messing the vibe up.
Yeah, guess what?
Real
Real Madrid is going to win the Champions League again and the league again. Watch.
No, but listen,
Valverde was playing right back.
So
Valverde with Man City was playing right back.
I need to ask you this question. So we lost against Dinamo Zagreb, then Feyenoord, and then we tied against Feyenoord. Those are three games in the Champions League against tiny teams in compared to Milan.
Yeah, so you think to beat those teams you need a Cardinale or you need what do you need to beat those teams? I can beat the fucking team the way they were missing 10 players. 10 players were missing.
We agree. So are you blaming Teo for that?
What? No.
Who are you blaming for that?
Yeah. Until he was playing, he was the best player. Fuck yeah. I remember. Where was he? I think I haven't seen him most of the second half. Where was it?
Who are you blaming for those losses? For that loss? For that fiasco in the Champions League? Who are you blaming?
First, you know what? Yeah, you gave me the guy's question. First, Conceição, after the yellow card, he put back on the field. First of all, Conceição, the second, just to put him on the field. Because we got to play defense at 3. Nobody understands that. There is a YouTuber, Fiorentina fan in Italy, Alessandro Castro. Listen to him and see what he said. He always right.
No, I'm always right, man.
Milan always the player.
I'm always right. I don't need to go to a
we have a
YouTube
defense
channel.
at 3.
Guido, I'm always right, man. I'm always right here. And I'm telling you that Hernandez is a good player. He's not a good
play
player.
soccer, but you see what he did? He cannot play soccer, that guy. But you see what he did?
What he did?
I want to see that fucking grinta. I want to see that freaking will to succeed.
You don't want to see that fucking grinta because we had a team that had a lot of grinta and you said they were all shit and we need to change them.
No, Benacer, you can keep it.
No.
Bring to your
We sold all the grinta players.
The little legs, you know, when you play with the cage.
Shut the fuck up.
You know the animal in Italy, they do the game, you got to go to the right cage and then you win the prize. That's what he can do.
Guido, we sold all the grinta player, and after a season, you were counting how many goals the new player scored. You were telling me they scored that much.
No, you wrong. The only one we sold was Tonali. We didn't sell anybody. We didn't make any money with those people. We sold only Tonali. We didn't make any money with them. Everybody left for free. So
I think that was one of the worst moments last season while the guys that were all hopeful in the beginning were hanging on to those stats. Remember, right? They're all hanging to the stats. That was one
Yeah.
of the worst parts of the season, I think. Like it really showed how desperate things got
Listen,
last season.
I
This
hope
season is even
Jimenez
I
is
worse.
mean,
not gonna be like
hey, I
Piontek.
have a hey guys, I have a quick question. I have a quick question. Do you guys know what happened with Morata? Like, why did he like abruptly just leave Milan? I mean, the dude barely spent 6 months with, and they actually bought him, so he wasn't a lone player.
Listen,
So
Morata is
why did they make
32,
him leave?
33. I think it was
I
his
don't know.
wife's fault because his wife they pissed. She reconciled with them, so that's why I want to leave. I think.
So out of all of this, I can say three things. Why? Okay, you bought Chikwueze, you want to get rid of him. That didn't pan out. You bought Morata, it didn't work out. You got rid of him. You wanted to get rid of Emerson Real, so that's what, like 60 million right there.
And also, Loftus Cheek. They're not using Loftus Cheek anymore,
Yeah. And what about? I
so
forgot about Loftus Cheek completely. Holy
he's on
fuck.
the channel
Hey
block too.
guys, don't you think that would be better to play Morata Jimenez than Felix Jimenez? I think Morata is better played than as a second offender and stuff like that.
He's not on our
Okay,
team,
okay,
so
all
how
right,
can we
okay.
put him?
So Noah, who lives in Italy, probably read on the Italian newspapers that
Hmm.
Morata had a fight with Contessao.
Yeah, you know what? We got rid of Morata because it was too cheap. We paid only 13 million. That's why.
Mm.
But as a player, I prefer keep Morata and not them motherfucker.
I
Felix,
don't like how
Joao
Contessao does his
Felix.
thing, guys. It's too much. He's too much. This guy came in here starting fights with everybody, getting in people's faces. Like, I don't know how Conte does his thing, but it's clearly not like that. Like that locker
What's
room
the
is even
what's
more of
the
a mess than
what's
it was
the what's
before.
the what
No, you
what's
know
the
what
view?
Conte does? Conte
What's the
leaves.
view?
They
What's the
already said
view
he's
of
gonna leave Napoli. Nah, he
Conceição
better
in
pass.
Italy?
Better pass them.
And how do people view Conceição in Italy right now?
Oh,
Like in the media?
you see Como dominating Napoli.
I don't know, Clint. Honestly, I don't know yet.
Do you watch
I think
Como Napoli?
they're still trying to figure it out. Yeah,
I personally feel if he has a full preseason, I feel
Where
like
you
he
guys
can
at
do
the
good work.
bar?
He can do good work,
no.
but like it's me. He can do good work, but like other than that, like I feel like him coming mid-season, there's so much he can really do, to be honest. So I'm not expecting a lot from him. But I think if he has a full year, I think he can do something with these players. Like Conceição is a coach that I really like. I think in Champions League, he's done a lot of good work. Like teams are like with Porto, it was hard teams to
Yeah,
break down. But then again, like coming mid-season, where Fonseca was your guy, where Fonseca already had problems. I mean, how quick of a turnaround can he do? I mean, at the end
I
of the day,
agree with all of
yeah,
that. I
yeah,
agree with all of that.
because at the end of the day,
But I don't
Conceição
like what
also,
he's doing.
yeah, Conceição is not like he's not an elite coach. He's a good coach, but I don't think he's elite. I'm sorry, he's not. Um, so to what extent, right? I think our team can have character, but I think it's a bit late to develop the certain things. But I personally feel if I'm Milan right now, the approach is to let the kids play. We got nothing to lose, bro. Put the kids in. Put the fucking kids in, bro.
What do you
Yeah,
mean we got nothing to lose? The top four.
no, I don't believe in that, man. Like,
Well, but it's still possible. If there is people that understand football and they know how to fucking run a club and a team, it's still possible. How many
Nah,
points we
Laird,
are from fourth?
Yeah, but they don't.
I don't think we're
Nobody's there,
making
like,
top
bro.
four either.
There's
We're not
nobody
How
making
can
there,
we
top
bro.
make it
four.
top four, man? We're
We're not
not.
making top four.
We're
The
not,
other
I
man.
know
we
we.
last year,
Well, but
Laird, last year we only
they
got second
should.
because the other teams didn't perform last
But
year.
they
Now
should.
that
They should.
you,
We know
They
when they
say they
should.
should.
but says who though, Laird?
They
The other
say
We
teams
should
have
not
good
let it
players
go.
too. But the
We
other
should
teams have
not let
good
it
players as
go. We should
well.
not play the kids. Play the kids. There is people that bought season tickets, man. You need to fight until the last minute. What is this, man?
Yeah, but Laird, the other teams have good players as well too.
I know,
Just,
and that's why I want to actually fight against them, not play the kids.
nah, we're
It doesn't work
fighting
like
against
this.
nah. The
Because
morale and everything is too low.
I personally feel the top four, like Napoli. Juventus, Atalanta, Inter. I feel like they're locked on.
Yeah.
I can see us breaking out unless something really bad
And
happens.
Yeah.
Lazio
And
too. Lazio as well, yeah.
dude, I feel like they're locked. Like those top, and that's the reason why I say that. I don't. And it's not. I'm not rooting against us not being in top four. I want us to be in top four. But when I look at the top four teams above, they just get the job done when it matters with the small
Yeah.
teams, bro.
For
We're barely.
sure,
And
look,
look at our games, bro. Like fuck it now, bro.
for sure, Atalanta, Napoli, Inter are finishing top four for sure.
But like, what's his name? But somebody I gotta applaud is Pavlovich, man. This dude's playing with his heart. I don't know. I like what he's doing. Like, yeah, he might not be the most skillful, but bro, that motherfucker he's everything on the pitch, man. Like he really cares. He really
Okay.
cares. So it's Pavlovich. Like man, it's a props to him, man. That's a highlight for me. And of course, my
Okay.
boy, like Tajani Rangers, of course, man. I love Rangers. Even Nathan might talk shit. I love that boy.
Jessica. I call her Jessica. Anyway, Noah says, fate capire a questo con la L che se la pensa così farà solo male al Milan.
Yeah. I'm gonna go on mute real quick, but if you read more Italian stuff, translate it.
He's saying, make the people understand that this dude with the L, Liards, the L, if he thinks the way he thinks, he's only going to harm AC Milan.
So I
Liard,
want
how do you
AC
feel?
Milan to fight for top four, and I'm a problem here. I want these people to take responsibility, not to play the kids. The player they bought, I want to see them in the pitch, and I want to see them performing. And if they don't perform, these people needs to fuck off. From the ownership to Zlatan Ibrahimovic and to everyone that works for Zlatan or for Jerry Cardinale. I don't want excuses. Let's put the kids and think about next season. It doesn't work like this. This is professional football. There is people that bought tickets, that bought season tickets, not to see 16 years old they can see for free on a Saturday. I'm buying a season ticket to see Milan win games and get points and go top four, so next
Okay,
season can play Champions
but
League.
he's going to do that regardless. I mean, obviously he's doing that.
So no, that's why I'm saying I disagree with Chris saying to play the kids. No. You bought these players for a lot of money. You're paying them a lot of money. Now I want to see you. What do you have to offer?
Liar doesn't like your suggestion.
And take all the shit that San Siro is gonna give you as a football player and as Zlatan. I want to see Zlatan Ibrahimovic go to San Siro, play the players that he bought and he choose, lose a game and get all the shit that he deserves. No fucking playing the kids and avoiding people and finding excuses. Oh, the season is finished. I'm playing the kids. No, I want them to eat all the shit because it took them 2 minutes to throw shit on Maldini and fire him. So I want them to eat all the shit now and swallow everything.
Edison says, did you guys see what the Curva Sud statement? Did you see the Curva Sud statement?
I have. I've seen it.
What did it say?
It said it's pretty funny that they said like Zlatan with his arrogance, they said the curse that is Jerry Cardinal as an owner, and then Zlatan with his arrogance is now, it's time, with all the they pretty much just saying, to summarize, that all the issues that we were susceptible of, like, is all revealing itself, right? And they call, Zlatan as arrogant and all that, all the money wasted, and show the incompetence, by, hiring somebody like Fonseca, scrapping pretty much like the initial plan. And they showed their, like, their how you call, like, what word can I find? Like, a word for upset. Pretty much showing that they're extremely upset. But Kurva, like, you guys are like wishy-washy. One day you guys are happy, one day you guys are protesting, now are coming back and are protesting. You got to be consistent and really send the message. Yes, they brought a player. Yes, they got rid of Fonseca, but, like, I mean, those problems were there since the beginning. You feel me? For me, was Fonseca, they should have just kept Fonseca through the rest of the season and then assess him over that to basis, even though I wasn't for him from the beginning.
I would have done that.
But bringing Conceição and both Fonseca were available at the beginning of the season. If Conceição, if you knew that was your guy, you should have went for him. But to this day, my biggest question
Did any of you guys predict that Conceição was going to get fired?
I didn't. I think Gonçalo will stay. I don't predict him being fired.
I told everyone in this live, if Conceição does not play with three at the back, he's not gonna have any results or play better than
Yeah,
Fonseca. I've
I
been saying
predicted he was going to get fired. Yeah.
I've been saying this the entire fucking season. The players we have are not that good, so you need to get a coach that plays three at the back. Because at the end of the day, as weird as it feels, before when we had Calabria and Teo, our best players are the center backs and the left back and right back. So if you play three at the back with Teo on one side, Walker or Calabria on the other, you will have a solid team. I've been saying this the whole entire season. We need to play three at the back. And if you're not hiring a coach to do that, no coach will do good because these players, as much as people think, they're not good enough. They're not good enough. Our midfield is not good enough. Rangers is not good enough. And everyone else that you guys think is good is not good enough. Because if they
Hey,
were good,
careful.
they would not be eighth. Like Berardi used to go with Sassuolo and other players used to finish eighth.
Oh,
So they are eighth with AC Milan. That means they are not good enough. Maybe in 2 years' time they will be good because players improve. Yes. So don't come to me in 2 years' time and say, "Oh, these players are good." No, right now, 2025, end of February, they are not good. They are eighth.
Slow down on my boy Rangers. I'm sorry, bro. He puts his heart
Oh,
on the pitch.
that's it.
Stop
The
that.
only players
No
that are
Rangers
good
slander.
are
No Rangers
the only
slander.
players that are good. This is not a slander; it's a fact. Slender is
There
eighth in
has
the
a
league.
very good point
That's it.
because with
And
Berardi has three times the stats that Reindeers has.
Yeah,
And
Berardi's in City B. Berardi's in City
because of the
B. I don't want to
position,
hear it. I don't want to hear
not
it, Nathan.
because
He's in City B.
Sassuolo did not make top four and they were in eighth, 10th place,
I'm
you guys considered him
Clint.
trash.
He
And
in
now
City
we're
Clint.
in
B.
the
I don't
same
want to hear it.
position and now you have double
Clint,
standards.
Clint, Clint,
what a great
Clint.
point, mate.
I'll make it simple to you, man. When Milan was eighth, I was telling everyone Kessie is not good enough. Chalanoglu is not good enough. Paletta is not good enough, and all those shit we had. When they became good, I told everyone these guys now are getting better. So right now, these players are not good enough. The only players that are good right now are the players that won the league. And of course, they've probably overperformed the season we won the league. They were at their best, at their peak, but they are good. They are good because they've shown us they can be good in a good environment with the right group, with the right coach. They can perform and win a lot of games. The other ones, they're not good. The people need to give up on that. They need to stop finding excuses. Oh, this guy's good. No, they're not good. They're not good. I'm sorry, not yet. They're not good enough. End of the story. I've been saying this in 2 seasons. People don't believe me.
Laying down the hammer, bro. Laying down the hammer.
How many seasons we need to be average for people to start saying, you know what, these players are not good enough and move on? They didn't
You're
believe
being
me.
challenged here. You're being challenged. Cioè, secondo Laert, quelli forti sono Leao, Teo, e Magnan. So according to Laert, the good ones are Teo, Leao, and Magnan.
Leao, Teo, Magnan, I put in that group of good players. Walker, because he has experience, he can still be a valuable player in the right environment. I put in that group, how's it called? Tomori as well, Gabbia. I don't mind Chow. Chow is a young player, he's 21, 22. So he's good for the age he has. Uh, Pulisic has done a lot of goals and he performs. I cannot criticize him. But the other ones, no. I'm sorry, but the other ones, they both garbage. The Okafor, Emerson Royale, and the other one they need to show it. Still need to show it to me. They're not good enough. The players that I mentioned, these players are good because when they were on the right environment with the Maldini, with Pioli as a coach, Massara, and all the group that was built, they were performing. They were winning 4, 5 games in a row. They were winning in Champions League, big moments. They were keeping clean sheets when it was needed. So they were good. I've seen it.
Yeah. All right. After Feyenoord match, it will be difficult to have Contessao continue as a coach, even if he reached top four, which is a big if, especially since the responsibility is to push for George Mendes' agenda. I mean, he did lose them a lot of money, and I think even Cardinale probably knows at this point. I hope that losing against Feyenoord is a big F, big F. That must have hurt their wallet for sure. Noah thinks that Leao and Teo should be sold right away. Hey, do you think that Leao and Teo should be sold right away?
No, 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 no. I think a proper ownership will keep those players and will buy better players to improve the
I mean,
team. By the
from
way,
what
by
we
the way,
saw,
Noah,
yeah.
Noah, can I ask you a question? What do you think if Real Madrid or Bayern Munich or Liverpool wants to buy a player from AC Milan? Which player are they gonna buy? You tell me. If Real Madrid needs a new goalkeeper, are they going to buy Mike Magnan? Yes. They gonna if Liverpool needs a left wing, they're gonna go for Leao, and if somebody needs a left back, they can go for Teo Hernandez. That means those are the most valuable player that you have. That are the best one that you have
But these
because they have
players,
a
man,
market.
are literally in their prime right now, year
Yes,
wise.
they are in their prime. You cannot afford a player like this to buy. You cannot afford 70, 80 million because you're going to sell Theo, Leao, and Mike Magnan 50, 60, 70 million. You as a club cannot afford to buy a player that expensive. And you think these players are shit. Dude, you live in a world that doesn't exist. If you
Yeah.
think that Theo Hernandez, Leao, and Mike Magnan are the worst players that we have, you don't understand. These guys are not performing, which is different. When a player does not perform, that does not mean that he's not a good player. Kevin De Bruyne is not performing for Man City. A lot of other incredible players now are not performing for Man City. That doesn't mean they're not good players. They're just not performing. Fucking Bellingham had a shit 3 months. That doesn't mean he's not a good player. They're not
I
just
mean, listen,
just not. The Mbappe started with Real Madrid really bad, really bad. Was not winning against AC Milan. Was not touching the ball against AC Milan. Do you think he's not a good player because he's not performing? Fuck me. Milan is a joke right now. No one is performing, and you're shitting on Theo, Leao, and Mike Magnan. Come on, man.
okay. So listen, as far as Teo
No,
Hernandez and yeah,
hold on, Roy. I'm about to say some controversial shit.
okay, go ahead.
As much as I hate to say it, the person that
Yeah,
can really fix this shit right now,
say
if they
it.
bring him, is Pioli,
Pioli.
bro. I feel if you bring Pioli back, he
Oh,
can steady this ship. And it's coming from me
wow.
as a Pioli hater.
Ah,
As a Pioli hater. I'm being serious, bro.
no way.
You bring Pioli right now, he can get you decent numbers because one thing about Pioli, as much as I hated this dude, the games that we're losing or we struggle, he's not about to do that. He's not gonna do that. Pioli at least give
Yo,
you a standard. No,
so you're saying we got to bring Pioli back?
I'm not saying that, but I feel like he'll be like if you had to look to go get another coach right now, that
Yeah.
this is like if you bring Pioli now, Pioli will get you some results. He just can't take
What
you to the
about
other
Conte?
level. I mean,
What
yeah,
about
Conte for
Conte?
sure he can, but is Conte gonna come for this shit with these people? Hell no. Hell no.
Mhm.
You think Conte will be able to like him and Ibarra? You think they're gonna get along? There's
I
no
don't
way,
know.
bro.
I don't know.
He's gonna make
I
them eat
would give
shit.
it.
You won't be able to do it.
Look, I thought Contessao was going to be better, but apparently he's not. So
I feel like
obviously I don't
Conceição is
know.
good. I feel like
There's
just the
too
morale is just bad. I feel like Fonseca fucked
look.
it up.
There's too many tangibles that are human, which are out of place. So it's difficult to say would Contessao be doing better if it was Paolo Maldini and Massara there. I'd probably suspect yes, he would be doing much better. I would also think that Fonseca would also be doing much better if Massara and Maldini was there. Um, but there's things about his character that to me seems like they're a little bit crazy. So I'm not fully convinced. That's just my opinion. I mean, I could be wrong, right? I don't know. So let's keep on going here. This guy is going crazy. Uh, he's saying no. Okay, listen, but Noah, we gotta stop the cap here. Stop the cap. We know that Manyan and Teo Hernandez are probably top five in their position. And sometimes some years they're top some years they're one, some years they're top two, some years they're top three, maximum top five. So we're talking about some of the best players on the in football. And we've known this. Everybody has known this. As far as Lau goes, he is not a superstar yet, but he is a dangerous player. And he's not the level of Vinicius Jr., but he's not he's a dangerous player. So to say that these guys are shit is just not true. It's just like you're kind of like I don't know. You're just angry at them, so you don't want to give them their due. Leao over Lookman. I would say Lookman is better than Leao.
Uh, no, I'll take Leao still.
You put
I'm
Leao over
not taking.
Lookman.
I'm taking Leao instead of Lookman.
If I had the option, I would take Lookman.
I'll take.
Right now, Leo is still our X factor.
Would you?
As
No,
much as the
no.
up and down games, but he's still our X factor.
The question is, would Leao play like this at Atalanta with Gasperini? Now shut the fuck up, Noah, and get out of the live. Right now. Get out of the live right now.
Italian on
Shut the fuck.
Italian crime. Italian on Italian
Honestly,
crime.
man.
Look at these guys.
He's telling me Lookman. Lookman the other day was before Gasperini. Lookman was with Everton in the fucking bench, relegating from the Premier League. You telling me Lookman?
Leo is still our X factor.
Damn.
We've seen Leao with a proper coach in a proper club winning the Serie A. Take that fucking L.
Yo,
I'm tired
listen,
of this
listen,
bullshit.
listen. Like right now, we're doing the worst thing we can do right now is scapegoat the best players because those are the ones that we expect the most out of. The reality is that if of the players that we had were of that quality, it would be much better. But honestly, I don't think it matters anymore because everything is so broken that it doesn't really even matter. So at the end of the day, you can sell Theo, you can sell Magnan, you can sell Leao, they'll bring other people. Nothing's going to change. It's just going to be a mess. There's not going to be any soul, any meaning. It's going to be just this marketing approach. That's not going to change. I think that's not going to even change with the DS. I think as long as the people that own the club they stay, I don't think anything's going to change at the end of the day. So you want to change things? Get on your knees, apologize to Maldini, ask him to come back, give him the resources, let him do his magic, get rid of Furlani, put a CEO, an Italian CEO, or I don't know, yeah, CEO, doesn't have to be Italian, a CEO that understands football, that understands the game, that can communicate with Jerry and communicate with Maldini, and that's it. Job done. Then we can just put our legs and relax, smoke a cigarette, read the newspaper, and watch Milan win the Champions League every year. Only way to get that through proven.
I don't know, man. This thing is just so like depressing and like the way they play. It's like there's no motivation. You can tell mentally. I don't feel it's not because the players are not good. I just feel like there's a lack of orientation, a lack of guidance, and it translates on the pitch. Like it's like no head, no tail, and you just see it from them. There's a lot of confusion on the pitch, to be honest, and they're really trying to patch a severe wound with like a small ass band-aid when you need a fucking gauze or some deep ass shit. This shit needs surgery for real, right? It's not something you don't bring the type of issues we have. It's not something you bring to your school clinic. I went to the hospital for real, and like it's this confusion, bro. Like the way they play is just you don't know what they're doing. Like I feel like if it's the beginning of the season, maybe you give Fonseca a scrap this year. Give I said Fonseca, give Conceição preseason. We start off the year. He can implement his ideas and can go forward, or at least he can try to do that towards the end of the season, the way Pioli did. When Pioli came in mid-season, when we lost that 5-0 against Atalanta, and then we started winning like what 12 games in a row, we went undefeated. When we end up six, and then the following year we made Champions League, and there was some type of continuity. I think with Conceição, you probably renew him because I feel in terms of coaches that are available, he's probably like the best on the market now. When I look at the coaches that don't have jobs, you just leave it with him and try to try to cure at least this madness to a certain extent. Because if you go again and you get another coach, you get some it doesn't work out, it's just gonna be the same shit next year.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the same shit next year. So you might as well leave him and get some continuity, and let's give Conceição a full year. Then we'll assess it. Because I personally feel like I have trust in Conceição. I believe that he can do this. When we lose these games, I don't even look at formation or try to be like, oh man, it's all Conceição. What did he do? Bro, he came in the middle where this shit was already a mess, bro. There's some deep shit since last year. And with Fonseca, the only thing I had against him is he had no personality. He had no personality, and it was reflective. He was too soft. Or maybe it's time to move on from those three players, or like the core players of Pioli. Like maybe these people ran their cycle, Leao and Theo, sell them. Start fresh. I'm sorry. I'm not saying they suck, but start fresh. Because this hope thing about maybe they're gonna turn good again when like the ownership is not gonna change or any of that
But
gonna
this,
change. Bring your own guys in and let's start
but
from let's start
here,
from straight.
this is the thing here, right? Because are they really trash? That's the question.
No, and,
Are
and it's
they
not
really
because
trash?
and for me,
I
I don't
mean,
think
listen, Clay, if you substitute these players with other players just
mhm.
because you think they're trash, but then these other players that you substituted them are actually not as good as them, how is that going to make anything
No,
better?
but
It's going to
but
be the same but worse.
but for me, I'm not even saying it's because they're trash. For me, it's not trash. I rate these guys. Like for me, I like them. I rate them. They're going to a moment, but I feel like the cycle came to an end. If that new ownership is not going to get like Maldini is not going to come back, the ownership is here to stay. Then per day, I'm just speaking. If I'm ownership, right? As much as I hate to say it, I sell them, and I start with a clean slate with my own guys. I'm not saying they're going to be better than
Yeah, I
Leao and
mean,
them.
if I was the
Instead of
ownership, I
using
would
them
come
as
in
a
too.
scapegoat, yeah. Instead of using them as a scapegoat or expecting them to be good, because at
Listen,
each time when something goes wrong, it's easy to blame those guys, right? It's easy to go at Magnan or blame Theo Hernandez and be like, ah, Theo they ran the court. Okay, get rid of them. Get rid
I-
of
I'm
them
gonna
if you see those are
I'm
the
gonna say
problem.
something. I'm gonna say something that might piss some people off. Maybe not many people, but some people. I agree. They should sell them because Theo Hernandez does not deserve to be in a team like Milan. Theo Hernandez deserves to be fighting for the Champions League every single year. Theo Hernandez is a player that should be in that semi-final, finals of the Champions League because that's the kind of player he is. He should not be playing for Milan. He's wasting his career at Milan. Same thing goes for Mike Magnan, and I think soon same thing goes for Leao. While the other players we have, yeah, whatever, they can great, they get good stats and people fucking love them, whether we're eighth or not, so it doesn't matter. But these three players, these are top players. They deserve to be in a real team, not at me. And that's the truth. And we can't afford players like that. If we wanted to buy Theo Hernandez right now, we wouldn't be able to do it. We could maybe, but we wouldn't. And Theo Hernandez probably wouldn't want to join me. Same thing with Mike Magnan, and same thing with Leao, right? But the other players, Pulisic, good stats. We're eighth. We got destroyed by Feyenoord. Ah, he's still great. We still love him. Reinders, We got bent over by Feyenoord, but he's got good stats. We still love him, right? So the new guys aren't going to get any heat. So yes, sell the old guys, and then continue doing this Moneyball shit. And but what you're going to get is what you see right now, but even worse. You're going to see even worse, unless they replace Teo with a player of the same level, or you replace Leao with a player of that same level, or you replace Magnan with a player of that same level. But you can't just replace a player that is
Cause
less
I
than
know
Magnan.
the moment Theo goes on the market, I reckon Theo is probably going to end up at. I can see Theo ending up at Madrid because I think they'll do good with his left back. I can see him going back there. I can see Leao going to Saudi. To be honest with you, I don't think he's going to do Europe, and I don't think any other teams in Europe. When you think about the big teams in Europe, you can't say no more PSG because they have Cavada. So
No, I think Leao can go in a lot of clubs in Europe.
but clubs that he probably will also like to go. I can't tell you Chelsea, Man United maybe. Is he gonna go want to go to Man United? Can't go to Liverpool because of they got Luis Diaz on that side where he's gonna be a starter, right? In Italy, yes, you can say if they have his money, they can afford him. But I'm just speaking realistically. If I'm looking with a lot of money, I can see
There is
Leao
a
making a
lot.
move.
There is a
But
lot of clubs in Europe with a lot of money that can buy Leao. Bayern Munich
okay,
can buy Leao.
okay, Bayern. That's another one probably I missed. So Bayern Munich,
Arsenal can buy Leao.
that's another one.
Chelsea can buy Leao.
But Chelsea has so much. They're dealing with so much red cap
Man
space.
City, Man City can buy Leao if they are still in Premier League. Why not? Liverpool can add Leao to their squad if Mo Salah leaves.
Yeah, I mean, Mo Salah is a right wing, but yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, but you can put somebody
But
else on
but
that
but
side. You
but but
need depth.
but realistically, I'm thinking. I feel like he's more prone to a Saudi move. I won't be surprised seeing him going and joining Cristiano and them over there Al Nassr. But
Nah, nah.
why not?
If he was
Possible.
about the money, he would have left AC Milan long time ago. If he was
But
about the money,
I think this month they're gonna do shake up. As far as Magnan, what club can you think he can go to, or what club
all
will
of
be
them,
the first?
all of them that needs a goalkeeper,
No,
all
no,
of them.
but realistic. Let's speak.
Well,
I want to
realistically,
give me three
realistically,
teams.
well, but listen to me.
I can see him go
Realistically,
I can see
anywhere
Bayern. I
realistically.
can see Bayern. I can
re-
see Bayern getting him. I'm just thinking
dude.
about potential destinations. I'm not saying
But I'm
they
giving you,
may
I'm
get them.
giving you, but if you start, let me start the list. I'll give you a list, man. Not, but he has 1 year on his contract. So yeah, he can go with a cheap price, 40 million, 35, 50 million is a cheap price for these clubs. Real Madrid has a goalkeeper that is 35 years old. Bayern Munich has a goalkeeper that is not good enough, is old. Chelsea does not have a good goalkeeper. Barcelona has an
United,
old goalkeeper. United doesn't
United.
have a good goalkeeper. City has an old goalkeeper. I don't know Alisson how old is, but Liverpool can be an option if they want a new goalkeeper. Arsenal has a never does not have a good goalkeeper, in my opinion. So I'll give you fucking. This is an insane list. This is a long list, and I'm giving you just Premier League and the two main Spanish club and Bayern Munich. The list can go even more if there is other clubs that can be interested on Mike Magnan. So there is a list. Mike Magnan can go easy. Teo Hernandez is the same. Teo Hernandez can play in any top club in Europe. Any. And any top club in Europe has 50 million to spend on a left back. Because it's not a lot of money for rich clubs to spend 50 million. Especially clubs like Barcelona and Real Madrid. They are sorted up front. They have everything they need up front. They just need not to kind of complete the teams. So these guys are going to go in top clubs. And as Roy says, they're going to win a lot of trophies. And people in the chat are gonna they're gonna tell me that I say we should have sold them.
Yeah.
No top player will be motivated. Someone like Teo don't want to be trying to get into UCL. He's trying to win it. Milan is a shit show. We need to rebuild from the top again. Pete says Roy Maldini should not come back while these fucks are here. They did him dirty. He should sit back and watch them crumble, then come back when we have owners with real ambition to win. I don't disagree with that. This season is a scratch. We can still make it to top four, but it will be hard. The positive side is that the players with potential will get good experience and hopefully be better next year. Yeah, let's see what happens next year. Let's see. Let's see if they want to do a shake up. I
Well,
mean,
if
fuck.
they sell all three of those guys, then it's gonna be even worse
I
because
don't know if
these
they're gonna
guys are
sell all
these.
three, bro.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, even if they sell just Liao and Tail, these guys are too incompetent to bring in anybody that's even relatively close to the same level, or at least if they're young, they have the same potential.
There is always one thing, Nathan. They've bought so many players that luck comes to play statistics. So if you buy 20 players, you're gonna get one right. So they've bought around 20 players right now. So probably the next three they buy, probably one will be good. Because every 23 players, even if you are an idiot, even if you're a donkey, and you go there and you pick 23 players, one is gonna be good. So statistically, we're getting close to that level that they will get a good player by accident.
Kiko Santos says, Roy, what do you think about Felix? To me, he's trash and Her must be sold. Balea, we have to keep. No, in the ideal world, Theo should not be sold, but I think that we don't have a choice on that. This is my opinion. As far as Felix goes, I never knew Felix that well. I saw him play with Portugal. You know, he had some solid performances, but from what I'm seeing, he's not. He's kind of had the Jessica thing. He's not very tough. He's not a very tough player. He's easy um
He's like a
to
better
bully.
version of Mastor, but not too much better.
He's got good feet. He definitely has good feet. He has, but there's no fight in him. I don't see fight
I
in him.
love
At least
Nah,
I
Felix.
haven't
he
seen.
nah he
Felix.
drops down.
Joao Felix is one of my favorite players in Europe. The problem is Simeone really broke that kid, bro. They broke him.
Uh,
No, he broke
I
him.
just don't think he's that good.
No, he's good here. They broke him. He went. His move from Benfica should have never been going to Atletico Madrid because he's not built like that. And I agree. He's not mentally. He's not a tough guy, right? He's a flair player that excel. He's excelling at Barcelona. It's just they had all these financial issues they had to get rid of him. He should have went to Spain, but not Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid, bro, that's a rugged team.
I
There's a
don't think
people.
Italy is a good league for him, to be honest with
No,
you.
but
I think Spain
in
is a
Italy,
better
the
league
style
for
of
him.
Milan, if we'd have came in early, I think he could have thrived just because of tech, because he's a really technique player. But it's just mentally, he hasn't had like continuity and stability going from team to team because he's still a good player, personally. But I'm telling you, Atletico broke this kid, bro. Mentally, they broke him. He was not meant for that. Like because Atletico, like the style of Simeone, his players embody his mentality. That's why players like the Rodrigo de Paul, like people like the Griezmann, they strive. Even on Alvarez, they strive because these people they're rugged. Like the physical they go under. That's not Joe Felix. And him going there and spending his years there really broke the kid. It broke him so bad because he had to defend, do all that shit, which that wasn't him. He had to
Yeah,
be,
I mean,
dark
look,
arts, and that broke him.
Felix surrounded by Leao, Pulisic, and the striker, and Jessica behind him, reindeers behind him,
Yo,
and
stop
who's
calling. Hey,
the
hey, y'all didn't start slandering my boy, man. I don't like this shit.
Wait,
This name calling y'all giving him.
Why are you calling reindeers Jessica?
Do not call
I,
these people like that.
why are you calling them that?
I bet
Roy,
Flynn giving
why are
that
you
name.
calling Jessica
I
Rain?
bet Flynn. I bet Flynn giving that fucking name too. I bet you Flynn
anyway?
giving
So
that name. I know
no,
Flynn
no,
giving
no,
that
no,
name.
no. Jessica is mine. That's mine.
Okay.
This I belong to me. But Jessica reindeers. Who's Jessica? Reindeers is Jessica. So yeah. So you have Felix, who's this soft player. Soft players like that need protection. This guy has no protection. He's surrounded by other soft players. It's like the team is just so conceptually built so poorly that I don't I don't understand because like You guys are professionals. How the fuck do you not see this? I don't understand how they do not see that. I
Because
mean, we spoke,
they're used to TikTok football and highlights on YouTube. They don't
but this is
understand.
basic stuff. This is like super basic stuff.
Well, that's
Like
basic
you
is
know
not
what that
what
shit
brings
is.
in basic isn't what brings in viewership. People like I Show Speed bring in more viewership than Milan.
Oh, dude, I should speak. He's got like
So
a yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
not basic.
But
They need people with flair. They need people who have more media attention. They don't care about the other stuff.
yeah, but for me, it is strange that Conceição, who I believed him to be a smart coach, and also the way he played with Porto, that he did believe in balance. Like this is no balance whatsoever. This is just
Yeah, that's
players
coming
that
from the
know how to
top
hold the
though.
ball.
The people up top are telling them what to do. We bought these players. These are all marquee players, well-known players. We got to get all the well-known players on the field at the same time.
Well, listen, if I think that if João Felix, it was just, let's say, Lau, João Felix, and maybe Jimenez, and then you have three midfielders that like Barella, Çalhanoğlu, and Mkhitaryan, then I think João Felix would perform really well. In this context, I don't know how you can perform so well because who's running? Who's doing the running? Who's doing the running? You João Felix is doing the running? I don't think so.
Yeah, you're right.
Somebody
That's
we
why
should have
these.
got. Somebody we should have got. Even when he got free again was Alvarez, bro. I love Alvarez, bro. That kid is so like, woof, man. That kid good, man. I love it.
Yeah,
And Man City is regretting that shit now. That's what the fuck they struggling.
I
It did
agree.
hurt them, yeah. It
I
hurt them.
That's why
completely
they
agree.
fucking struggling. That's you guys are stupid. Y'all should have kept that kid when Haaland is having an off season. You have him, or at least it keep Haaland on his toes because there's competition. You let him go. Now you don't really have a pure number 9, to be honest. After like Haaland, and here you are.
Yeah, because they think
That's eating
Marmouche
them a
is going to be
fucking
the
alive.
answer.
Bro, come
Marmouche
on
is
with this
not going to be
Marmouche
the
shit,
answer.
dude, bro. Yeah,
He's
he
a
can be the
winger, bro.
answer.
He's
Yeah, he
really a
can. Yeah,
winger.
he's a winger, but Alvarez, bro, these people get you goals, bro, and they work.
Yeah, I agree. And not
Yeah,
only
yeah, that
that, but
was
look
a
at the
big
way
loss for Man City. Huge loss.
Positions himself, the way he sees the field as a striker, and the way he strikes the ball is really top class, to be honest.
And also, I love Mbappe, but I said like if Alvaro was at Madrid in that trio,
Maybe better.
Madrid would have been unstoppable, unstoppable. Yeah, probably there's no height up front, but they would have been unstoppable because
Yeah,
now
but
there's no
Mbappe doesn't really
confusion.
do much though for height wise as well.
No, no, I know that, but like the thing about Mbappe and then Vinny, there's still that confusion of like, Mbappe plays more comfortable on the left. There would have
Yeah,
been no what ifs. The kid stays central. He stays central, and he's gonna make plays. He's not even gonna try to be the superstar and try to highlight. He's gonna allow like Bellingham and all these guys to even express themselves better when
like
they face
Benzema.
adversity. Yeah, yeah, exactly. But he's a shorter version when there's
Yeah,
adversity because the problem with Madrid is when Madrid starts facing adversity, like you threw up front, if they're not getting the ball, if they're not scoring, then that can become a problem. And you've seen Madrid at times with that. But you have because for me, Alvarez is another like Federico Valverde, but just for the top, up top,
hmm
literally. That's what
I
he is.
agree.
I
I
always
agree.
like that kid, man. They should have, boy, we should have got
We had
that
the chance to
motherfucker.
get him twice, Clint. That's the
Shit,
best part.
we should have got it, bro. Because
You-
I reckon now, if he has a good season going, I don't think he stays at Atletico Madrid long enough too. I feel
Mm,
I can see a situation City coming in to buy it back because City is going to be active in the market this year. They're going to be
Is
really
is
active.
he is this City gonna stay in Premier League or they're gonna be relegated?
I don't even know about are they still talking about them being relegated still?
yeah. I think it's picking up traction again.
But that's going to be a bad look for Prem. So I think there's going to be some political stuff. They're not going to do it, man. It's
I
going to
mean,
be such a bad look.
it really looks like they're kind of giving up. The players know probably they will be relegated, so they're kind
Is
of.
that what Walker left? I'm surprised. I'm contemplating why he left abruptly because you could have easily retired at City and all that. So is that why he left?
Who? Walker? No.
Yeah, Walker. Probably he saw like from afar, like the ship is sinking, and he just boom, I'm out.
Uh,
Multiple things.
I mean, he's
'Cause that was,
35.
I
He's
know, but
35, right?
exactly, yeah,
So I
35.
mean,
You could
he
have stayed. You
just
could have retired. You won everything. Why do you need to go and start a new adventure somewhere? And your place
I
was never
think,
in jeopardy.
but I think. Well, this is just speculation, but his baby mama problems.
yeah, I
I don't
agree.
know. It's they. Man, we could have some solid guys in that midfield. They didn't capitalize on people like on Rodrigo De Paul before
Clint,
he left. Like fuck, man.
do you believe me when I say let's meet again in 2 years' time? You need to wait 2 years. Nothing good is gonna happen in the next 2 years. Or the best thing that can happen in the next 2 years, us finishing top four.
I mean, AI said like
Nothing
AI
good
said
is
we were
gonna happen.
winning, but AI said we were winning the Champions League in 2030. For real. I mean that is that Milan 2030. That's when we're winning
I
the
don't know.
Champions League.
I don't know
The
about winning the
AI
Champions
the
League.
I've
AI
seen
didn't
it.
take into account
I've
Redbird.
seen it. I've seen it. No, it was with Redbird there.
Listen,
2030.
what with Redbird?
Yes, 2030. That's when we're
No,
scheduled to win our
no,
next
no,
Champions League.
no. We will
So
never gonna be.
5 years from now.
Clint,
I
we will
saw
never gonna look like a proper club with Redbird. Never.
I saw AI say that Milan was going to win the Scudetto next season.
That can be a possibility though.
Ain't
If you
no
got
way, bro.
Conceição,
I
if you
Ain't
got
saw.
no
Look,
way,
Conceição,
I
bro.
saw.
I can
I
see
saw
we can't.
this. I saw this AI thing 2 years ago. They said Inter was going to win it. Inter did win it, and Inter was going to win it this year, and then next year Milan was going to win
It's not gonna happen
Or
until
maybe
Redbird.
it.
Yo, we need the moment Redbird leaves, sells the club, or something changes, we will see again this club becoming proper.
or maybe we need the octopus from was it 2010 World Cup? Y'all remember that octopus that
Oh,
used to predict
Paul the
the games?
Octopus. Paul the
We need that motherfucker, man. Somebody go get him somewhere.
I'll
Get the
tell you
team.
what's gonna happen. The only thing that can happen is, the war in Ukraine stops with the Russians. The oligarchs come back. They are all accepted in society again. They start buying clubs because they are rich as fuck. They don't give a shit. And maybe one of them buys AC Milan, and you will see again a proper club. But with the Americans, forget about it. It's not happening.
Somebody
These
need to go get Abramovich somewhere.
these hedge funds, whatever these guys are from Wall
and see,
Street, they're
and
manage assets.
that's the key right
It's
there.
not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Larry, the problem is really it's not that they're American, it's that they're hedge funds.
Yeah, the fact
Because
they are business
like
people, finance.
right. If you get an American that comes in with just a bunch of money, he says, "Look, I don't know what I'm doing. Maldini, you take the lead, and I'll just give you the money." That's all that needs to happen.
Nathan, the problem is Americans are not like this as a
Well,
personality.
exactly.
Wherever
That's
they
the
go, they
problem.
think they know more than everyone else, and they don't accept people to actually help them.
This is the thing though. When it comes to sports, it's a little bit different because the sporting owners do things differently from like what these hedge guys do. From a sports aspect, they understand certain things, and they'll understand that you can't just come to Italy and think that you're just going to do your own thing. They understand this.
Well, Jerry Cardinale does not understand that because he
Jerry
fired.
Cardinale is not he's not a sporting owner. He's not a sports fan in general.
He's a
Like
fucking
you need
he's
to
a, he's a fucking Wall Street dweeb,
yeah,
bro.
you need to have someone who's a fan of sports in general. It doesn't matter about if it's football, basketball, baseball, soccer. It doesn't matter. They need to be sports enthusiasts and fans, period. Without that, you're never gonna have the right
Listen,
culture in the club.
Cardinale is to Milan is what Jerry Jones is to the Cowboys. Like literally, that's what's giving me like straight up.
Yeah.
He is to what it is to the Cowboys. Like You know, Cowboys are good at marketing their shit, but they're just trash, and he wants to do everything himself. Now, Jerry's not doing everything himself, but he kind of is to a certain extent because they don't have like the ownership is not really decentralized at Milan as we want it to be. So it still revolves the top to a certain extent, right? And what I mean is not really decentralized, meaning we don't have that sporting director where it's strictly football separate. We don't have it, bro. Like not having a sporting director is what Man United suffered from, and I think they're still suffering from it. And you still see it. Yeah, they buy all these big players and spend a lot of money, but there's no direction in the club on how to really develop, and that's why Man United has not won anything since 2013. And the Americans are still doing that fuck shit. And the thing was in the pudding already, you know, during the Fergie, his later years, when the Americans came, they saw it already like the Glazers were about to fuck shit up. And they revealed, and they were only, the only thing why they weren't exposed is because Ferguson was still around. But as soon as he left, you see it's been in shambles since then. I said the same thing about Chelsea. They're like, no, I feel like the Chelsea is still good. Look at Chelsea fucking now, bro. What the fuck is they about? They got 80 fucking players. Make it make sense,
Chelsea
bro.
spend $1.5 billion. Chelsea should win every fucking sport competition, even the one they are not
See,
competing.
and that right there, Laird, is what I'm talking about because Chelsea have the right owner. They just don't have the right people in place.
Well, because he thinks he knows everything, so he's
No,
not
no,
the right
no.
person.
They just didn't. Chelsea are their owners are willing to spend money, which is what you need at a big club. You have to have owners who are willing to do what it takes. The problem is the decision making in bringing the right personnel in. They just don't have the right personnel. That's their biggest problem. Our biggest problem is we don't have the money and we don't have the personnel and we don't have the right owners.
I don't know, man. I think American owners have a problem. They come from a bubble. Their sport industry is a bubble. It's not competing globally. Europe is more open as a market. You compete with giants and they take your best player. The agents is more dodgy as a business. It's difficult. Is there is a relegation. It's not a closed league. You revenues are not guaranteed. Is a dog fighting a dog, man. He's tough. The all the other models in United States are closed. You don't lose money. Fans have no power. They can't complain. You still you still move are in the same league. You don't get relegated. It's a more protected system.
Yeah,
And these
it's
guys
a
are like
family system.
they are like
I agree.
kids cuddled in a golden cage. They come here when there is lions, they eat you alive, and you don't know what to do.
Yeah,
I agree.
but
I
look
agree.
at
No, I agree with Liar. Hold on, let me say this, Nana. I agree with Liar because look at what the look at what them people in Dallas they did for basketball, right? Which is some fucked up shit. And I think the rumors are actually true. So the new owners of the Dallas Mavericks, that basketball team, they legit traded their best basketball player, which is Luka Doncic, to the Lakers. You know why? Because they want to move. So they lobbied the state of Texas to try to bring gambling. So
yeah,
they didn't even think about sport, right? So since gambling couldn't come and didn't win, they've been banging them. They threatened, right, that
to
whole
move
Dallas, the NBA, to
yeah.
move it to Vegas. So to say a big fuck you, they trade their kids to fucking LA. So all this shit is in shambles, and they still want to move their shit to fucking the team to Las Vegas because of the gambling market and all these sports betting and shit. That's how rotten American owners be, bro. And I think people
I
like Jetty, they're not far fetched, to be honest.
Yeah, but see, Jerry, they don't understand the sport in general. Like they didn't bother to learn anything. That's the biggest problem. If you're a sports owner, you at least attempt to learn the sport and learn the rules of where you're at. These guys didn't bother to learn anything. That's why I'm not putting them in the same category as other American sports owners because these guys they're not real sports enthusiasts. Like I can't put them in the same category.
Yeah, I mean
Because look
there
at
is.
Atalanta. Aren't Atalanta also owned by Americans?
I got it. No, no, you're right. There is different. It's not the fact they are American citizens. Is there is any correlation? It's just uh, their cultural background is different. Basically, they don't
Yeah,
grow
I
up
agree with
loving
that.
football. They don't grow up loving football. They don't grow up having any clue what football is. And some of them are humble enough to accept that, understand it, move here, buy a club, and decide the first 5, 10 years of their ownership to learn to be close with someone that knows and let it be and have just a business impact but not a sporting decision. Others like Jerry come here, they think they know everything, they fire people, they put other people to run their sporting side, and they fail. There is definitely two types. But if you take a super rich from another country, let's say China or Russia or Saudi Arabia, they don't make that mistake. They know straight away
I
because they
agree.
follow football. They are passionate about it. They understand that there is a sport aspect to respect, and they don't do these crazy mistakes. That so with the Americans it's a 50-50. With other billionaires is a guarantee they will just
I think it's even worse than that. I agree with what you said, but with Americans, it's definitely not 50-50. It's more likely that they're going to mess it up than it being 50-50, to be honest.
because even the Chinese owner of Inter got Marotta. Although they did a lot of mistakes financially, they still put a man that is actually the league. Technically, he does whatever he wants in this league. They were smart to understand to do that, and other people have done the same. So that's what I want. I want a guy that is passionate about football, that understand that Milan is big, is a big club, and deserves to win big trophies. And from there, I don't want them to spend the amount Chelsea or the Premier League clubs spend. But if they spend a right amount every fucking summer, we're winning. We're winning.
Yeah,
We are
I
winning.
I agree. I mean, even with the Elliott, each year they provided an improving budget,
Yeah,
and look at the results.
yeah. And they provided improving budgets during a difficult moment when the stadium was empty, revenues were not coming, and they still provided because they understood. And again, that the Elliot, the singer guy, grew up in London all his life, football fan, Arsenal fan, and he understood that Maldini was the key to keep the balance, to keep the supporters happy, achieve sporting results with a small budget, and he understood that. Jerry Cadena didn't get that, and now we are where we are. It's gonna take 2 years. For the next 2 years, just watch football for the sake of it, and don't expect anything because not a lot is gonna come. If we get any surprise that we finish top four and we keep our finances decent, better. If not, they will lose money. They will be unhappy. They will start thinking it's not a good business. They will sell in 2 years or maybe
And,
early.
and what really sucks is that we can't even look forward to the futuro because they've just completely just took that for granted, and they just have no plans to fix that at all.
Is he playing really bad, Futuro?
Bro, they're in the relegation zone.
Told you, man. It's a difficult league. It's not for kids.
Yeah, but I don't even think it's the kids part so much. It's the way that they structured the team, like the organization of it. Like you get rid of Abate and you put in Bonera. Bonera for 8 months has done nothing except get poor result after poor result, and they don't even care. Now when the season is three-fourths done, they want to try and salvage the results. So these guys, I mean, yeah, you can't have nothing but kids in there. But again, they took everything for granted.
I mean, I don't know what to say, man. Is I think that is it's difficult, man. Football is difficult. Football is not easy. Football is not easy. It's a difficult business, and not everyone can get it right.
Yeah, especially when you don't have a clue as to what you're doing and you think you do.
Yeah, you need a lot of knowledge to get it right, or at least experience being in the industry for a long time. Maldini had that. I'm so sad, man. I'm so sad because I thought we were back, man. I thought we were back. 2 years ago, I thought we were back after playing that semifinal. I was like, yeah, who cares? We lost against Inter, but I can see a team that can arrive to a semifinal. I can see a group of players that knows how to arrive to a semifinal. The next season, they will, I'm not saying repeat themselves, but they play a quarterfinal next season. I can see a team that actually can improve and be better in Serie A. They dismantled it, man. They destroyed everything. I am so fucking upset, man.
And look how long it took Maldini and Elliott to get to where they were. And these guys, with more money spent, not only did they demolish a team, but we're back to banter era style,
Yeah,
banter era points. So these guys have been here almost the same amount of time as Maldini and Elliott, getting very close, and they aren't even close to achieving even a fraction of what they have done so far.
you're right, man. You're so right. They went reverse.
Yeah, literally. And quickly, it wasn't even like like a slow decline. It was a very fast decline.
That's crazy, man. They went full reverse. Anyway, man, are we gonna close this live, Roy? It's been quite a long time, 3 hours. We gave too much.
That boy Roy is getting tickled by Jerry somewhere behind the screen.
Nah, he's working on his calf muscles, Clint. You know better.
I'm about to go to the gym actually this weekend at calf. Yeah, man. But yeah, hey, bro, I need somebody like to train me really on fucking on the FIFA for real, man. I got the PS5, so Nathan, probably drop your fucking name in the link. I heard you good at that shit. I'm just
Yeah,
afraid to like
We
go
are we
play on the online yet. I mean, I have the F25, but I need to practice more.
yeah, I would like to play a bit more as well, man.
Oh, look at Lion. What happened? You ain't got your game now.
I want to get better at FIFA, even though they destroyed that game. It's a shit
They
game.
did. I don't like F25 at all, but I feel like that shit's trash. That hyper,
it is
whatever the fuck
trash.
that is. I'm like, what the fuck is this? They're gonna make me go back to Pro Evolution, bro.
Pro Evolution's
Fuck.
even worse. One of my
No,
I
friends is
Pro
know.
playing that
Evolution
right now.
is completely fucked. That's the problem
I,
because
and I
Pro
know,
Evolution is
bro.
fucked.
They fucked Pro Evolution. I feel like Pro Evolution never been good since Swing 13, bro. Ever since Pro Evolution 13, I feel like it went downhill. Then I was a big
Oh, for
PS guy,
sure.
bro.
The moment they went completely free to play, it went completely fucked. Like
Shit, bro,
literally.
Pro Evolution. Bro, we're playing Pro Evolution, bro. I was playing winning 11 Pro Evolution since PlayStation 1, bro. For
That
me,
was
like to go to the peak of game, Pro Evolution 6, I feel like it's the peak. Like Adriano, bro. I was just shooting from every fucking where on the field. Then Chico, it was just so bad and lethal. Just shooting from from the center of the pitch. Shit's going in. Boy, Adriano, what? Boy, sheesh. But no, this I don't like this FIFA. That F25, it's trash. I'm sorry, it's
it's really
garbage.
bad, man.
It's trash. I don't like it. And yeah, it's gonna be because you're not good. No, I figured, how this going. I just don't like the mechanism. Like it's just stupid, bro. Straight up, it's dumb.
They
You're
are
not guaranteed.
overcomplicating it as well. I don't understand why they overcomplicate it so much.
They got a little bit of clout. Stick to the basics, bro. Like fuck. Or I feel like they actually don't have competition, so they're getting sloppy. I get all sports games. People are saying the same. Because I also have Madden 25. I haven't had Madden in a while, but people are telling me the new Madden is just not it. And I'm playing the new Madden. I'm like, yeah, it's all right. I heard the 2Ks went downhill. Shit just
Well,
became like
I think we
people
gotta wait
become
for
lazy.
2K FIFA. We gotta wait for 2K FIFA and see if they can
Yeah,
challenge.
they're just becoming lazy, man. Yo, Larry, tell your people out there, man, they knew better, bro.
Dude, if I was there, I would fucking tell them, but I'm not there.
You
I'm in
can't even
another company.
you can't even play with Milan, bro. This fucking goofy
And I
game they have for Milan. Bro, what the
and
fuck
I
is
need
this?
I need to keep it nice with them because they're big companies, man. That maybe can be my next job.
That's true. Like you say you want to wear a red, what's it, Rockstar?
Rockstar, maybe. I mean, Rockstar doesn't do
Yeah, no.
football games, but
Go out
if
there
they do one, it will look
and,
good.
and force them to fucking put out GTA 6. Like holy fuck.
It's not coming out this year, you know that.
Was
Nah,
this
yeah,
supposed to come out this?
it's gonna be a while still.
It's gonna be delayed. No trailer yet. No second trailer yet. It's not happening this year, man. It's gonna be delayed. Are you guys still there?
I'm probably gonna get
Yeah.
that Cyberpunk. I'm probably gonna get that
Hey,
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk is good.
I got Cyberpunk on my 4, but I think you know what? I'm thinking.
On your
Nah,
4. That shit doesn't even run in that thing.
No, it does. It runs on the 5. Yes, it does.
Yeah, on the 5, but you got it on the 4. You say.
No, but I'm gonna run it on the 5. No, I have PlayStation 5. So
Okay, I have a
as well.
Pro. I have a 5 Pro. So.
Oh, look at you. Okay, my bad, baller. God damn.
I had a 3.
I got a Pro. I got
I
a
had
Pro.
a 3 before.
I have all of them. I have like 3, 4, and 5. I used to have 2, but I don't have it anymore.
I jumped the one of the best edition, the 4th. I didn't. I was like doing other shit.
I like PlayStation 4. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I think
PlayStation 5 is
PlayStation 4 was one of the best.
Apparently 6 is supposed to come out like in 2027. I'm like, holy fuck,
Wow.
bro. I
yeah,
barely bought the fucking 5, bro.
The 6 is gonna be coming out in like a year or 2.
Dog,
Maybe
they
2
even put
years.
a lot of games out for the fucking PlayStation 5.
I heard 2028 is coming 2028.
But there's
Because
plenty
you
games
got
for the
it's
5, bro.
the PS5 life cycle is already about to be over with.
Yeah,
The life
because they
cycles are
barely
only
put
6 to
games
8
out.
years.
I
No,
know,
it
but the
doesn't.
problem,
It doesn't even matter about the games. Just the
it's
life
every
cycle
7.
of each. Yeah, exactly.
7.
6 to 8 years is.
But the problem is that when 5 came out, it was during COVID, so they didn't extend it, and people were hoarding all these PlayStation 5s. You couldn't even buy it.
It's gonna be the same
So
thing.
early.
It's gonna be the same thing.
Well, I'm not buying no new shit, bro. Because them PlayStation 5 games are fucking just expensive for no reason, bro.
It's gonna get worse, bro.
I
That's
saw
not gonna get any better.
$100. I saw $100 for a Star Wars game. I'm like, bro, I gotta be fucked up, bro.
Why is $100?
Yeah, there's a PlayStation. There's a Star Wars game. This was $100. I don't know.
Surely you is wrong. Usually games are 60 or.
Bro, go ask
By the
America.
way,
Go ask these fucking things.
wait a second. What is the Star Wars game you've seen recently?
It was like something had to do with the Jedi something.
Well, that thing when it goes on sale goes on a $5 price.
$100.
Just wait for the sale. Just wait for the sale. Usually there is a sale now in mid-March, 13th.
I do buy my games used, but even GameStop now they're holding you like, oh, if you got a GameStop membership, then you get $5 off. Like,
Clint, digital sale, the 12th of March.
See, I don't do this digital shit.
Don't do
because
digital,
of the fact that Sony gets hacked all the fucking time and your game's getting wiped out. I'm just don't want to gamble with this shit, bro.
Don't get wiped out.
No,
even if it's $5.
No, because even if the internet goes out, you can't play those games.
No, you can. If you download them,
Yeah, you can. You can, Nathan. It's not happening. Yes, you can.
Especially if they're single player.
Right now, Call of Duty. If you don't have internet, you can't play Call of Duty.
Well, but Call of Duty is a different game. I'm talking about the other ones.
Okay. Even if you play the campaign,
No, there is. Yes, you have to have online to play the campaign of Call of Duty.
Call of Duty does that, Nathan. Call of Duty does that because they want to sell the microtransactions. They have things to sell inside, so that's why they force you to be online when you play the game.
That's how them little suburban kids be running up the credit cards.
Single player games with no microtransaction, they don't require to be played online.
That's crazy, bro. What happened to Destiny, bro? They didn't bring Destiny back, bro.
Dude, you are 10 years late.
I know. I still got Destiny. I got still go on PlayStation 4. Destiny was lit though.
You like asking me what happened to Tomb Raider?
They didn't bring Tomb Raider back, bro. I thought they brought it back.
Yeah,
but they have it on fucking Switch.
Listen, if you're buying games, buy them on sale. Physical is good, okay, but on sale, 12th of March, spring sale, on PlayStation. Games that cost $60, you buy them for $5.
I heard it here first. Insider Live.
It's not an inside. Everyone knows.
Insider IGN. Was it IGN Insider? Yeah, I heard it here
So,
first.
Cyberpunk for PlayStation 5, the version for PlayStation 5, costs like $20 to buy on sale.
Yeah, but Cyberpunk is just long as fuck, bro. I'm still stuck in the
Nah, man,
prologue, boy.
it is long, but the storyline is phenomenal.
I'm still stuck on the prologue. You know they're gonna try to come out with a movie with this?
Clint, do you wanna play a shooter that is quick and fun?
I don't play shooter games, bro. I'm boring.
What I mean, Cyberpunk is a shooter. What are you talking about?
You said shooter game, right?
Shooter, yeah, shooting.
I don't play those shooter games, Fortnite. I don't do none of that shit.
No. I'm talking about something that is not competitive. You play against, there is a story. You follow a story.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I will.
Yeah. And they are quick. You finish them in 10 hours. You don't need, and you enjoy them.
I want that. Give me.
And when they go on sale, they cost like $3 or something like that. So you can have a lot of fun and they look great. So one is Wolfenstein,
Wolfenstein is good.
New Order, Old Blood, and Wolfenstein 2. These three games, probably you can buy them on sales for $10, all of three. And you will have a lot of good time. It's like a lot of fun. And they will finish quick, a 10, 15 hours gameplay. 1 week, you're done with one of them. They're a lot of fun and they're cheap. There is another one called Metroid. There is 3 of them. They are fun as well as a shooter. If you want something cheap to shoot something and enjoy the story, I'm enjoying like God of War.
Of course, that story's about you, Larry.
I know, me fighting Furlani. Me fighting the chat. Final boss, Red John. Yo, what are we doing here? Is Roy gonna close the live or where did
I don't
you
know
go?
what Roy's doing.
Let me text him because I don't have the power to close the live. Oh my god, I need to sleep, man. We ignored the chat completely, and I cannot help. I cannot help read the move the comments. Roy has control of it. I'm so tired, man. I'm still awake instead of sleeping. Fucking Roy.
Skynet must have taken over Roy.
Maybe.
Well, I'm about to get off. I'll jump on the next live with you guys.
Well, see you, man. I'm gonna leave as well. Roy is gonna probably stay mute here. Well, thank you guys. Forza Milan. I think the live is done. And probably Roy will close it in a bit. I'm gonna go to sleep. Just ignore the channel. See you for the next live. Ciao.